All right, I think we're working. Awesome. Yes, it's your lucky day. Yeah, Liberty, you got that quick. You you are ready for that named item. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning this morning. Um, let's see. Yeah, today's stream wasn't scheduled. Um, I posted it in the Discord. If you haven't seen it in the Discord, yesterday ended up being my last day at work. I did all my outboarding paperwork yesterday. So, officially unemployed. I'm officially an unemployed Minecraft streamer, so here we are. Anyways, hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, had lots of fun, lots of sun. As you can see, I got lots of sun. We'll see how long I could stand wearing a hat today, because I'm gonna call it once I start getting annoyed. Oh, it feels fantastic. Um, but yeah, so I will be live this morning. I'll be live for a few hours. We're gonna work on a special project today. It's actually a farm I designed last week, and I'm excited to build it on ClockCraft because I did some research. I went on YouTube and I was like, all right, what are skulk farms looking like right now? Like, what has anybody come up with some new revolutionary design for a skulk farm? The last videos I could find were like from 3 years ago. And I'm like, fuck, nobody's done anything with Skulk in the last 3 years. And the answer is no, at least not to a larger extent. So I'm going to teach you guys how to build a Skulk farm today. It's a new design. I tested it in creative. We'll see if it works in survival. And then if it works out great, it's obviously going to go on the tutorial list. So if you guys want to get yourself a lot of Skulk blocks to build with, because they're a really, really fun block to build with, I'll teach you guys how to get them. Oh, it is miserable high here. It's like 85. But yeah, I'm very, very red. I'm very red. I was out Sunday with some friends, actually at a Ren fair. That was a lot of fun. It was windy, so we didn't realize how warm it was getting, how hot it was getting, how fast it was getting hot. So no sunscreen, just lots of cider and ale and food, and then multiple hours in the sun. And it was like, but I remember I got in my truck after the event and I sat down. I took my stuff off. I looked at myself in the rearview mirror and I went, fuck, the next few days are gonna suck. And yesterday was rough. Yesterday was really, really, really rough. What's a skulk farm for any specific project? We're gonna be using it for the portal to the end when we do our, because obviously we're building in the end, but I want to decorate the end portal. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Destiny. Destiny 1, the Crota raid. You used to be on top of the moon and you would jump into this huge, huge pit to trigger Crota, and I kind of want to make that effect down into the drop chute. And I was going to use Skulk and then obviously the fog effect for that. Oh, I have a whole bunch of aloe and different stuff I've been treating with. Believe it or not, this is much better than it's been the last couple of days. I'm still quite rosy, but it's definitely better. Gamer Wife, I am live this morning. I will not be live tonight. I'm actually going out to dinner with a whole bunch of coworkers who are also part of this layoff. So this morning's stream was never planned. I was supposed to be at work today. Today was supposed to be my last day. Yesterday ended up being my last day. So that's why if you look at the stream schedule, there was no streams all day. But yeah, I'll be out with I'm going out with coworkers tonight. I will not be live tomorrow morning. I will be live again tomorrow night. So this is kind of like an impromptu. I'm here. I said I wasn't gonna be back till Wednesday, but here I am Tuesday morning type deal. Does it make sense? Got a concert tomorrow in the 96-degree weather. Good luck. Good luck. But yeah, we'll see. Today's stream should be fun. We finished the gold farm in the last stream. I haven't been able to AFK for whatever reason. I'm sure you guys saw Dell and Mullet's joint stream. I want to say it was Friday night where they did a bunch of spawn proofing and spawn. Server's running really, really rough. There's something weird. Danny, the deal was Ren Fair picks if I braided my hair, and I never braided my hair. And by the time we were inebriated, so not many photos were taken. As much as I love y'all, I'd like to save the early morning rough. And then by the end of the Ren Fair, I looked painful. By the end of the Ren Fair, it was painful. It's all good. There'll be more in the future. I'm thinking of bringing back a really expensive channel redemption because I still have all all the stuff. I might wear the shirt for real though. Like I had one of those like loose shirts with like the big open like lace chest. Like it was super comfortable, super comfortable. That might become. Oh yeah, security camera does that. You can barely see dancing toothless. Yeah, but security camera does that. I thought that'd be a little fun one to add. I'm trying to add more like stuff that does like camera effects to the stream. Figuring out how to get that to work. But yeah, so that's what security camera does. It changes the face cam just like over the shoulder. It changes the camera to behind me. Also, question for you guys. Question. What do we feel about the game over tapestry? I mean, I was cleaning up and trying to decorate the stream room. I don't feel like it fits. Like this was great. I mean, this was from 3 years ago, like 2.5, 3 years ago, when I first started streaming. It was our backdrop, but I feel like the game over screen really, I just feel like it doesn't fit in here. I was kind of contemplating just doing pale wall and then getting like posters for the wall. You know what I mean? Everything else here is like kind of like homey and nice, or just leave the wall blank and make the screen the vibe. Yeah, that's what I was going for. It didn't match. I thought it'd be cool to break things up, but I think it'll be better to just highlight the screen for you guys to read. What kind of posters? I don't know. I usually go on Amazon and I just search around. I just literally just put in 24 by 36 poster and I scroll until I see something cool. I have a meeting. Have fun at your meeting, Miss Danny. Don't get in trouble at work now. All right. But I need to eat breakfast. I woke up this morning and I ended up doing some stuff around the house, so I'm a little bit behind. So I got to scarf down my breakfast. Let's fire up an old episode of ClockCraft for like actually, I'm gonna go back to season 1 because there's a farm I need, or not season 1. I'm gonna go back to Farmtopia because there is a farm from back then that I need to build in this season. LED Kinger logo, they're like $400. Like I was considering getting an LED logo of like just my username. That's probably like $80. But if I was gonna do an LED logo, I was gonna do like a full, like the blue full wrap logo. And that's like $300 to $400 to get it done. Right. What is for breakfast today? Today's breakfast is a couple of these like croissant type things and then a pastry with my coffee. And I snacked on an apple this morning. Make an Amazon wish list. See, I'd love to do a wish list. I'm not gonna let you guys buy shit for me. You guys can sub and buy merch and stuff, but I'm not letting you guys buy stuff for the stream room. That's a no-no on the list. Now, if I get sponsored, I'll do it. Like I really want to reach out to GoV because I want to redo the lights in here and be like, "Hi, GoV. Yeah, listen, I use a lot of your lighting products. I could definitely put in for you guys. Let's see if I can get some free stuff." All right. I am gonna. Oh, Govi's great. I do all my lighting with Govi. The only thing I gotta figure out is I still can't get my lights to sync with my stream decks. I gotta figure all that out. So I'm gonna swap over to an episode. I'm gonna watch an old episode of Minecraft. It's actually from the Farmtopia days because there is a farm that I'm like 20% sure I built on stream. I honestly can't remember if I built this farm on stream or not, and I haven't built it in 3 years or 2 years. So I want to see if it still works. I am thinking a PO box. I am considering that. My one thing with that is if I do a PO box, I love you all. I have to make sure it doesn't link to like actually me. Does that make sense? Like if I have a PO box, I want to make sure that it's safe for us on both ends. It's safe for you guys to send stuff into and then safe for me to have. I'm not against that. I've been looking into that. Safety first, always. Which farm? Destroying a mountain, new project, and new farm. What stream did I build this thing in? I'm going to say it's probably new project and new farms. Did I get this right? Wow. I think I'm still on the PS5 for this. Nope. That's a tunnel bore video. Yep, here it is. All right, we'll start it right here. All right, I'm going to swap you guys over to the big screen. we'll watch an old episode. This is from 2+ years ago. This is building what's a security camera? It does a security cam thing. She loved JoJo. Thank you for the 400 bits. All right. We do this here, and bring you guys to this screen. Then go here, then go here. I wish this would stick. It just doesn't want to stick. It always brings up Minecraft. Do this one here.
World for a little under 2 years, and I've spent a little over 5,000
knock
days.
Off chat there. I'm gonna snack on my breakfast. This is an old episode,
so
and then we'll get playing.
Pickaxe. I'm gonna get this. I'm curious. Anybody want to take bets on how much redstone is in all this ore? So we have 4 stacks of ore and 35 right there. Anybody know a ballpark how much redstone that is? We're gonna fortune 3 it, just to let everybody know. Doing this the right way. I can't find tour video on YouTube. So it's gonna be under Farmtopia, and then it's 5,000 day world tours. Are you talking to your chat? So I'm talking to YouTube and I'm talking to TikTok at the same time. Or at least I'm trying to. 11 stacks. Waterboy's going 11 stacks. Yeah, how much redstone do you think I'm going to get from this? Using Fortune 3. 10 to 12 stacks? Alright. We'll see. Wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm working on a new farm over here, and I ran out of redstone, so I had to go get all of the ore I had stored up, and going to be tearing it down and seeing how much I got. And then probably off camera, because I hate dealing with villagers, I'm going to go and get 10 more cleric villagers for the next time I need redstone. 12 stacks, 15 stacks. We'll see. Does Bedrock show stats like Java? So, yes and no. You can look
Sophia
up
Rampant, thank you guys for the bits.
Cheats. So what I do is I make a copy of my world, and then in that copy, I go and check my days and stuff like that. My stats are probably insane. I wish I could see them. It would be a wild experience to see exactly how much I've done in this world. I know last week I checked my chair's stuck on something. I checked my days and I was at 5,226 days. So now that I've done a bunch of streaming since then, I haven't done any AFKing, so no dead days in the world, but probably at least another 100 days we're in.
Oh, my mic. That's weird. My mic can now mute itself inside Yeti when I push the button. It's never done that before. It updated yesterday. It's never done that one before. Anyways, JoJo, thank you for She Loved JoJo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Can we get some W's in chat for JoJo? And if you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Sorry, guys. I didn't know my mic did that now. That's a new one. It's going good, Kush.
Hopefully this redstone will last me a little while. I gotta fix the witch farm. So we're saying 12 to 14 stacks seems to be the expectation on this. This was 4.5 stacks of redstone ore with a fortune 3 pick. So already, one layer, the 20 stacks, Josh is bringing up. So we've already got, let's see. We're already at 3.25 stacks. Stormy is saying 25. The numbers are going up a lot. Maddox, so actually the point of this stream is I haven't done anything in my end because I was really banking on 1.20 being an or 1.21 being an end update. So I didn't want to build a bunch of stuff in my end then have to reset it. So I've never done anything with my end hub. And now that 1.21's officially not an end update, I've decided to build a proper end. 35. Josh is going with 35. Okay. I've decided to build myself a proper hub in the end. And my build palette for that is going to be the warped stuff right there. The warped, I keep forgetting the name of it. Warped, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to use Blackstone because I really like the pairing of them together. But I needed to build a much bigger farm for all of the warped. It's not crimson. It's warped fungus, whatever the hell it's called. Kind of sad. I'm really sad they didn't make an end update too. I, do a ton of end raiding. I mean, I have a bunch of elytras. I have a shulker farm. So there's a bunch of stuff in the end, and I've done pretty much all I can do it. But I'm a solo player, so once I get a bunch of elytras, and I have a shulker farm, so I have an entire shulker box of just shells. The end's pretty much it for me. Brody, I'm having a great day. I'm having a really good day.
Whoever just anonymously gifted 25 subs. Pardon my French on this, but fuck yeah. Holy crap. Thank you very, very, very much. That is very generous. Can we get some W's in chat for that person? And if you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. That was extremely generous. I wish you hadn't done an anonymous so that we could say thank you to whoever did it, but whoever gifted, W's in chat all the way around for sure. If you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Thank you, anonymous. Definitely W's in chat. Thank you. Gamerwife with another 5 gifted. You guys are already at I'm on like an old episode right now. I'm sipping my coffee. You guys gotta let me like warm up a little bit. Gamerwife with 5 gifted. You can get some W's in chat for it, Gamerwife. And if you just got Gamerwife gifted the Royal Intern a sub. I just saw that. I guess hold on. I can't send a message as as the Royal Intern. Sparkly, thank you for the gifted sub. Emily with the 15 stream streak. Hell yeah, everybody. Well, good morning. Piggy with several hundred bits. Good morning. Okay, you guys, I'm not even on the right screen. I'm not even on the right screen to show these things off. I'm on the damn stream from the archives screen. Addis with 100 bits. Well, good morning to you guys, too. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all. That's 350 subscribers now on Twitch. 10. We did hype level 10, I think was our the highest I've ever gotten. I want to say. I think that sounds right to me. Close out of here. Happy first day. I know, technically it's my first day. Technically, I made the joke that I did all my paperwork yesterday. I'm officially done with my previous company. So my first day as an unemployed but employed Minecraft streamer. Thank you, guys. W's in chat. All right, let's do it. We're at 1 minute right here. For the last, when this hits 1 minute on the countdown timer, I want you guys to start spamming W's until it hits 0, until it says we're starting the main stream. When we hit in 10 seconds, I only want W's in chat until we actually, hit the end of that timer. You guys ready? I want you guys to break meld and go. Who's got it? Go for it. W's. All right, Coral started it off. All right, I see Zach, Bunny, Beatrix, Sophia. All right, it's already going too fast. Nothing but W's in chat. JFC with the resub in there. Ooh, that's a pretty one there. Lots of W's. Got a couple dancing ones in there. Yeah, you guys should all have the animated W emotes now, or at least a good chunk of you guys do. 30 seconds in. 30 seconds in. You guys got another 30 seconds? Still killing it. Still killing it. Lots of W's. Lots of W's. Some Q's in chat. We got some deli pops in here. Some Q's in chat as well. A couple first-time chatters with the W's. We love to see that. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck yeah, team. Good morning to all of you as well. I'm sure it's going to go past for a little bit. All right. Let's get into ClockCraft and get ready to play some Minecraft. We get into ClockCraft here. Yeah, for those of you who have been around for a while, we used to do those W spams to see if it could crash Live Studio on the old PC. No, I've got an incredible community. You guys kick ass. A lot of rough language this morning, but it's fair. I think I think we're good to go. All right, we're in the world. We're in the world here. Let me get everything else going. Let me bring you guys to the main screen here. Get you guys up on a big screen. Should have Minecraft audio. Where'd I get my... Where'd I get my face cam from? I use a DSLR camera. So I have a Sony A6100 DSLR camera hooked up to an Elgato an Elgato 4K capture utility. Faya with 5 gifted subs. Can we get some W's in chat for Faya? And if you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. 358 subscribers. All right. I gotta play some Minecraft. I gotta play Minecraft. I gotta do what I'm paid to do. Technically, I am paid to play this game now. Like, I was being paid. It was like gifts. Now I actually am getting paid to play this game. So I have to. Oh, Kush, it changes my face cam to like a security cam overlay. So, Emily, what used to happen is the old stream PC. I love my old PC. She actually got a lot of work done. I meant to talk about that over the weekend. Piggy with 1,000 bits. She's got all new RAM. She's got all new storage. She's got all new USB ports. Stream PC got a huge upgrade over the weekend because she's now running a lot more. It's doing all of our alerts and commands and all of the support stuff. So the other PC got a bunch of love done. We used to crash it. Like if we got going too fast in chat, and we used to we'd have like a big gift on TikTok Live Studio. Live Studio used so much RAM that it would crash the other PC. Like we'd take down streams. I'd get like somebody just gifted more subs, didn't they? Who did it? Anonymous with another 5 gifted. I don't know if it's the same Anonymous or a new Anonymous, but whoever just gifted, thank you very, very much. And again, if you just got a sub, I expect thank yous in the chat. And we got a hype chest. Let's see what we got. We got the Gritty Goose. I actually like that one. I hadn't had that one yet. So this PC, the big PC, is the one I had built for me over a year ago by CLX. That's running everything. My old PC was a Skytech Blaze 3.0. I bought it base off of Amazon like 5 years ago. And it was a great rig. It just wasn't capable of keeping up with how crazy some things would get. So to make up for that, I just upgraded to a huge new PC. Yeah, all right, thank you. So this is the new PC. I've had this PC for a year. This is the one that runs pretty much everything. I see the hydrate. It's running the big screens here, there, but it's a little bit hard to see. I don't know if you can see if I lean back. You can kind of see the blue down there. That's my old PC that just got completely redone. That's running these screens here so that I can run Spotify and Twitch and YouTube, and then this is controlling the screens behind me. It's also handling all of the commands and all of the redeems and all of that stuff all now runs to this other PC to take the strain off of this PC so that this PC can just do the stream. The only thing I haven't done yet is actually used the second PC as the stream through. I still let this PC handle the heavy lifting on that. But this old PC has an i5 at its 3060, only had 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and it had like a 500 SSD. So now it has a 2 terabyte SSD. It still has the i5 and the 3060, which were fine for support, but it now has 64 gigs of RAM. I put in all new 3.0 ports for the USB to speed up connections and stuff like that because it's running all these peripheries down here. So like this mix amp now, actually both PCs run to the same mix amp, so I can get audio from both. That's the mix amp that's strong enough to drive these headphones. That Stream Deck right there runs the support PC, so like if I hit this button, oh, you can't see it because it's on this camera, but it's controlling the screen behind me from in front of me. And then the big Stream Deck runs all the Stream Deck stuff for the main rig. Do I use 6 monitors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This is a big TV, so this isn't a monitor here to my left. That's actually just a LG TV, or it's actually an Insignia TV. Am I going live on TikTok? I meant to, Chris, and then it kind of got crazy there for a second. So I owe a hydrate here. Well, I'm not going to switch screens because they somebody redeemed it. Like if I had done it myself, I will try to be quiet, Shay. If I had done the screen switch myself, I would have, but I wasn't going to manually screen shift while you guys were, somebody had redeemed it, right? It'd be rude. All right, now let's get TikTok going. Such a sick setup. Thank you. Well, I put a lot of money into it recently just because it's now my home office. Like I have a home office over there, but that's like when I work from home. Now this is working from home. Also, I know Paige is awake, but she probably fell back asleep because she reacted to the Discord messages this morning and then has not appeared yet in stream, so there's a real good chance she fell asleep. Security cam, what's that? So I don't know if security cam's been re-upped yet. What it does is, oh, it looks like my spotlights aren't working today. Let me shut them off, turn them back on. Let me do something here real quick. It's not reloading. One second, team. Trying to... I don't know why it's not working. Oh, well. What is Dancing Toothless? It makes a little Dancing Toothless on the screen. Well, I guess I'm not going to have spotlights today. Hopefully they'll kick on like midway through stream. Yeah, security cam changes my face cam to make it look like it's on a security cam. Awesome, Cam. Awesome. And then, yeah, Dancing Toothless makes Toothless dance on the screen behind me. I got to set up more GIFs like that. It's just a pain. Feel weird yet? Not yet, Emily. Not yet. It felt weird being at work yesterday, like taking 2 weeks off work and then going in, basically just handing in all my stuff, signing off all my stuff from there. Oh, no, it's like every 30 minutes. I think Toothless is on like a 30-minute cooldown. Definitely felt weird. Like I went into the office today and all I did was kind of say goodbye to some coworkers, hand in all my stuff, sign all my paperwork, all that stuff. Whole setup. That's a good budget, though. Chill. That's a good budget. I've been building this setup for like 5+ years to get to where I am now on this. And then basically what I did is when I first started streaming, all of the income I made from streaming, I put back into my setup to produce a higher quality stream. Like that's what I felt was like the best way to do this. Make it where, because like I started on old monitors and then I got a better mic and then get a better face cam. And then I got better, then I switched from console to PC and I just compounded my setup into what it is now to produce the highest quality stream I can produce. And I'm still tweaking things. Like I just redid, I was texting I gotta really start TikTok stream. I was messaging my mods yesterday. I tore the whole audio setup apart because I wanted both PCs to be able to run through one audio mixer, which actually, I gotta mute that before it blasts through the speakers. I also just remounted all my speakers in here so that the whole room now has surround sound. Not that I ever use it. But yeah. All right, we gotta start the TikTok stream because I'm like 40 minutes behind on the TikTok stream. Twitch, YouTube, you guys have been awesome. Give me a second to get TikTok going and we'll start playing some Minecraft. Deal? Is that a deal? Well, that's what we're gonna do, so it better be a deal. I just realized the music is louder when I'm on this screen than when I'm on the up. What a way! All right, that's a interesting way to start things up. Super loud lightning strike. All right, let's make sure everything's working. All right, we go here and go here. See if this is the one time that Stachio and Chad isn't barking. Oh, I can hear him. All right. I think that's all working there. All right, let's get everything shared out and then let's play some Minecraft. Hi, bands. Welcome in. Look at me. I had Discord open before I went live today. I'm getting better at this. Enter. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. That's kind of cool. Also, knowing, but kind of cool. I did get the community gift. Yeah, TikTok. You guys now have a community gift. I think I spent about 8K Australian dollars in your setup. I have a tab of everything I have, Mickey. I don't want to total it. I don't want to add it up. I have a list of everything that I'm currently using. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Sammy. Welcome in. I have a whole list of everything. Oh yeah, no, it's an obscene amount of money. I have the price of a new car in my stream setup. Here and then here and then here and then there and then paste. All right, I think we are all set to go. All right, let's play some Minecraft. Yeah, you guys got your Royal Heartme's now that you can send in the new community gifts. Thank you, Danny, for the 50 Royal Heartme's. Good morning, Webby. Hi, Kinger. Good morning. I'm doing well. Love the community gift. Thank you. I wish I could have designed it myself. I wish I could have designed the new community gift TikTok myself. It's an AI-generated gift, but they did a really good job on it. Good morning, Cheyenne. Good morning, Beatrix. Let's go. Royal Intern's working. All right, let's play some Minecraft. Hello, chat. Hello, Stachio. Let's go over here. We'll run through what we did last stream. Hello, Jellycat. If you guys have missed the last few live streams, we have been working on our gold farm. Hi, Mel. Hi, Evan. Big PC got an overhaul, too. I just don't know if Big PC's overhaul is working. There it goes. Sudden up face in the morning. Good morning. Yeah, no, so the reason I'm live today for TikTok, who may not have seen the Discord post, my last day of work was supposed to be today, and it ended up being yesterday. I got offboarded yesterday, so technically this is my first day of full-time streaming. But yeah, so if you missed the last couple of streams, we have done a ton. Hi, Kari. Hi, that guy. We have done a ton of work on our gold farm to make it look nice. I decided to keep it right where it is just because it was too much of a pain to move it. I am going to take this fence design and put it up there. I have made that decision. I've been looking at it. Bob, thank you for the roses. I'm going to keep the upper parts of the portal exposed, though, because I do like that. Josh, I streamed Thursday night. I was with family on Friday and Saturday. Sunday... oh, excuse me. Sunday, what the fuck? I was doing something on Sunday. Oh, Sunday, I was with friends all day, and then yesterday I worked. Yesterday was my last day at work. But we've done a bunch of work decorating this farm up. So I went live Thursday night. This is my first stream since then. Yeah. We got our gold farm all done. Redid the redstone. This thing absolutely rips. Tridents aren't falling through the world anymore because we fixed it. I'm doing good. Eben, that's working. Best on the 20 stream streak. I haven't had a chance to AFK anything just because the game, our world keeps crashing a little bit. Will, thank you for the follow. I'm doing good, Eben. Just because the world keeps crashing. I've decided, though, support PC, I don't want to run over it anymore. I just put way too much money in to have this PC running overnight. So I'm bringing back like an old Intel PC from the graveyard. I'm going to rebuild it. It's like an old workhorse, like basically the equivalent of a ThinkPad. I'm gonna turn it into like an AFK machine, and that's just what's gonna run our farms now. Instead of risking one of the new PCs, because I just put too much money into the support one. Hi Philip, hi Jay, hi Bob. Still need a monitor for your new PC. Mine doesn't let you buy Minecraft? How? What's the next farm tutorial? So, farm tutorials start on Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, next Wednesday after the holiday. We're starting with an iron farm. We're going to start with the new iron farm. It was $300 for 2 sticks of DDR4 RAM. I upgraded the stream PC from 16 to 32 so that it could start handling more stuff for us. It's an office PC, doesn't have Windows. Oh, also last night, when I got home, I did a little bit of flattening, so I've gotten the slice to here. Update broke your allays. They won't dupe? What do you mean they won't dupe? Hi, Steve. Welcome in, brother. I saw you over on YouTube. What do you mean? They're like not... You can't breed them? Iron farms need to be far away from villages. So, Sam, how an iron farm works is you're basically tricking Minecraft into thinking... Hi, Oogly. Thinking, that farm is a village. Huh. So you're telling me allays... Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to find this. I owe a named item for... I'm curious, do I even have it? Where is my jukebox? What was it? I gotta find where it was. That was from 4 days ago. Twitch partner 61826. 61826. Boom. And then I shall put away. I mean, if they're not duping, then... Oh, wait, that's valuables. This is named items. Okay, let me refresh this here so I can see. All right. Do I have a jukebox? Is really that's fighting stuff. It's not going to be in there. I don't know if I have one. I know I have music discs in one of these boxes. Steve, you got me worried now. Cam, yes. Yes, I am. Is distance necessary from a village to iron farm? Yes. On Bedrock, this is a Bedrock thing. If you're on Bedrock, how an iron farm works is basically you're convincing Minecraft that your iron farm is a village, and those villagers need to spawn an iron golem. They won't dupe for you or Mullet. Again, I guess we're gonna have to figure that out. Do I have amethyst is the next question. It actually won't be in this box. If I have it, it's gonna be at the old base. Yeah, let's go to the old base real quick. Oh, we might have to find new ones in new chunks. There might be the great quest for allays, Steve. How's your game so vibrant? I have a resource pack called Saturation, Marshall, that adds a little bit of saturation and sharpness to my game to make it pop. I also use a higher brightness because for some reason TikTok Live Studio, like, really grays out games. Alright, grab a couple of them. Of course, they're actual crystals, so I need this. Do that. How do you get saturation on Bedrock? Pin video outside my TikTok profile. Goes over all my resource packs and how to get them, Marshall. And this is Bedrock Edition. Hi, Exodus. Alright, let's go see if my my allays want to make more allays. I'm still planning on flattening that mountain. I gotta flatten what's left in this little box right here. That's what's left to do it. Sam, thank you for the follow. Royal, thank you for the follow. Do you multi-stream? Yeti, I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube all at the exact same time. Zeta, thank you for the follow. All right. All right, will you guys make baby allays, or am I in trouble here? Do we have a finite amount of allays now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might need to go find new allays, Steve, that are in unloaded chunks. Well, good news is I know where there's unloaded chunks and villages and pillager outposts because we went out there for the new sulfur cube. Problem is that's like 15,000 blocks away. And it's not portal linked. Well, I have a bunch for now. That's an interesting bug. Try without an item. That's a good move. Steve, did you try without an item? Come here, little buddy. Give me that. Do that. I did nothing. Where'd our no item homie just go? Did he just... Oh, he's over here. Oh, he just took the crystal. I probably could have seen that one coming. Huh. That's a new one. Chicken, thank you for the follow. That's a new one. Alright, well. Shit. We'll have to figure that. We'll have to go find new allays at some point and see if they work. I mean, I got a small army of them, so we're good for now, but that's a fun little bug. That's a fun little bug. Oh, Steve, by the way, the finished kelp farm is insane. I watched your video yesterday on I know you showed it off on stream while I was in there the other day, but if you guys haven't followed Adult Steve, definitely go give him a follow and then watch his recent video. It's crazy. If you guys like Buildstone where people incorporate like redstone into their builds for decoration, it's insane. The new kelp farm is crazy. The whole base is crazy, but that kelp farm, the lights turning on as you fly along it is so amazing. So amazing. Hi, Smokey. Thank you. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Allays do work in the end. I have one in there right now doing the shulker box farm. But plan for today is we're actually kind of gambling with a farm today because this farm is either a make or break it farm. Super cool. Problem is if I mess it up, it's gonna make a mess. It's gonna make a mess. Couple other notes. Tree farm's getting torn down. I'm tearing the tree farm down because I'm moving it over here. That's what this spot's going to be. The tree farm's getting moved to over here because this is also where I'm going to put the crimson and warped farm so that I can put them next to each other. And then our kelp farm, when we build the kelp farm, is going to go right there. Basically because both those farms require a haste 2 beacon, and I didn't want a haste 2 beacon over there and over here to build it. Can I see the gold farm? Sure, AJ. Farm we're building today... Yeah, somebody got Dancing Toothless. The farm we're building today is a skulk farm. In case you guys don't know, skulk is the block you find in the ancient debris. It's the sparkly one that spreads up over everything. Marco, I do and I don't. Hi, Gabe. I will be starting tutorials actually next Wednesday. I'm dropping a new tutorial every single Wednesday on all of my various farms. So not just the ones you've seen me build here, but all the ones I've learned to build over my many years of playing. We're doing a full tutorial series starting next week. I just don't know where I want to put the farm. It has to run this way, which is super frustrating. So it either needs to go in this corner, which it's going to be about 32 blocks long. So it'll fit here. It'll be tight. I'm contemplating tearing that out. Marshall, thank you for the follow. But I kind of want to keep that because you guys will get mad at me if I take out a build. I think the only spot for it's right here, next to the ink farm. I think that's the only spot for it. Bacon, I'm good. I like what I'm doing. I appreciate it, though. Marshall, thank you again for that follow. But yeah, let's go show off the gold farm. Do you want to see the gold farm run, AJ? I'd prefer not to turn it on right now. But we did finish the decoration on it. The only thing I have left to do is I want to take this fence design and move it up to the upper part. It's the only thing I didn't end up getting work done on the gold farm. But this is what our interior ended up looking like. And then this is what our exterior ended up looking like. You know, nothing too crazy. Typical gold farm. 6 portals, all flickering, all set up. On-off switch runs through the back over here and then runs to a sorter. We kind of went a little overboard with our sorting system on this just because I wanted to do like a sewer sorting system on it. Where everything that runs underneath, you can actually see from underneath. So when stuff runs through, you can look down at what you run through. How many days? So this saves only on day 1,058, but we're on 15,558 days. Oh, Zach. Well, this is what I do, I guess. This is what I do. As a home builder, you like the roof. Looks like a coffered ceiling. I like this. What I normally do with this style is I'd put a void there, but I wanted to match like our honeycomb here with the honeycomb up there to kind of make that the that like recessed lighting look. It kind of glows from the sides. Redstone guide. All right, 1 second. Got a redstone guide redeem. I don't have any of my books out because of course I don't. What do jack-o'-lanterns do? The jack-o'-lanterns are for lighting. When a portal lights and unlights, it's basically doing a huge lighting update every single time the portal flickers, which can cause a lot of lag, cause a lot of frame drops, stuff like that. So by putting the pumpkins there, they're a non-animated light block. They actually reduce the strain of the farm on the world because it's not doing lighting updates. Yeah, it's doing portal updates, but it's not actually projecting light into the world because the light's already there. But we had a redstone guide redeem. In case you guys don't know, I have all of the Minecraft Mojang books. Jiru, thank you for the follow. Somebody wanted to redeem on some redstone knowledge, so I'm going to give you guys some redstone knowledge. The redstone torch. The redstone torch is made by crafting a stick with redstone dust. The redstone torch is a useful power source that can be placed on floors or walls. It will turn off if it receives a redstone signal from anywhere else. A little bit of knowledge there. Take a sip of my coffee and get. Yep, AJ, if I don't think it's necessary to do the jack-o'-lanterns on, like, anything less than 4. Hi, SJ. I don't think you need to do any... You don't need to do the jack-o'-lantern trick on if you have, like, 4 portals. I would go anything more than 4. It makes a huge difference. Basically, you're going to set it up every 4 blocks. So 4 from the bottom, then 4, then 4, then 4. And you want it 1 block out. Oh, as I think... So you want to make sure they can't spawn on the jack-o'-lanterns, but you want to also make sure that it's giving enough lighting. I didn't put light on the outside here because it shines through enough. Hi, OG. Zach, this is just my, I guess technically, my second starter base. That was my starter base. This is Royal Labs where I'm putting all my farms. I am building a mega base in the end dimension. The first step to that, though, is I'm getting all of the stuff I need to build it done first. Basically, once we start the main project, I want to be able to just come here, grab my resources, and go. Oh, broken. They're for lighting, well, not lighting suppression, but they help with the lighting updates. Basically, every time my portal lights and unlights, it's adding light to the world. So with a system like that, the light is already there. It's less strain on the actual, world, the device that's running it. Well, Little Prankle, I appreciate you watching it work, but don't get in trouble on my behalf. Also, I usually do this between streams if I remember, but I am, like, out of fireworks. So let me grab a quick restock here. We should actually go to spawn, too, and see if we've made any sales the last couple of days. I did just sell Mullet a bunch of shulker boxes last night. While he was live, I guess just shells. Did a bulk deal with Mullet. So I will need to AFK the shulker farm soon. I will need to AFK the shulker farm soon. No problem, Zach. Yeah, Freak, I was a little ambitious. At this point, I'm not rushing anything. I'm chilling. Carter hasn't really kicked in yet. Still feels kind of the same. Like, doesn't really feel any different. I'm thinking it's going to start feeling different the longer I get into this. Does Dell have a tutorial on her beacon shop? Like, how to build the beacon shop? Floppy, maybe. You just don't want to use blocks like glowstone or sea lanterns or torches or anything like that because they're animated. Frog lights I don't think are animated. You might be able to get away with frog lights. Just, I know jack-o'-lanterns aren't, and they're really easy to craft. Dan, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, in case you guys missed it last stream, we also installed elytra launchers using the new geyser. Colford, thank you for the follow. So we installed little geysers all around spawn that are automatic. So anytime somebody walks on one of these trapdoors, gives you a little geyser to blast off. Walk in. You don't really need it because we have plenty of rockets and stuff like that, but just cool little quality of life things to have at spawn. Thank you, Star. How many shulkers did I sell last night? I sold Mullet 4 stacks of shells for 4 stacks of diamonds. So Mullet bought 4 just regular shells because he didn't want to run 2 stacks of shulkers through that farm, and I don't blame him. Or through the shop, I don't blame him at all. So I just did a bulk order of just shells to him, which took a pretty good hit on our shells that I had back up. I mean, I still have, you know, a stack of shulkers left, but we're definitely going to have to AFK the shulker farm again. Anyway, so yeah, all it is right here, when I step on the trapdoor, it activates a dispenser that puts lava underneath the potent sulfur, and then blasts it off. So it's just a quick blast. It doesn't, like, stay on. Advice for making videos. Rune, I don't really have advice right now because I'm not a biggest fan of making videos, but I'm finding a way to like it, I guess is the way to answer that. But yeah, so it just launches you up and gets you up in the air. It's not like a like wind charge or like TNT that blasts you up in the air, but it's, you know, kind of, it's really a pain to do in third person. But all right, so I'm standing on it right now. It's launching off, and then it launches me in the air, and then I can glide. Very cool. Thank you. Hey, Kinger, what block palette and design should you decorate your nether hub and hallways with? Mickey, that is completely up to you. Hi, Gaming Granny. You can go really, really bold, like Mullet and Steve did on ours with different biomes or different structures. Or you can go really simple like I did last season where I just did all, you know, white walls and then decorated each color with a different color terracotta so I know which one was it. All right, let's see if we made any sales. Let's see here. Any shulker boxes? No shulker boxes sold. I know, I saw Danny. I put one on mine when you made those geyser launchers. Nice. Do the geysers go through scaffolding? I feel like that's not how like every other block interacts, because you can't do like bubble columns through scaffolding. Yeah? I don't feel like it. I'll test it. We'll go see. I don't think it, I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. Oh, nope. Shit, it is. Which means you probably don't get the sickness effect when you stand on it. You don't. I really feel like that shouldn't be a thing, to be honest. That might be a thing. I don't feel like that should be a thing. Well, I guess I'll fix them. Any tips for creeper farms over the ocean? I don't build creeper farms, SJ. I think they're a waste of time. But if you're building over the ocean, all you want to do, basically, is make sure that drown can't spawn underneath you. Chicken jockey, because I don't want to look at that. I think it's much cooler that when you hit a trapdoor, that's when it blasts you off. I didn't want to see just a bunch of geysers popping up everywhere. I wanted to make it where when you walk over one, then it goes off. So instead of just seeing here, just, oh, I just take the launch pad. Oh, this one got busted. Oh, wait a second. Somebody took the buckets out of that. I'll fix that one later. Someone took the buckets out of that one. Hey, Hales, thank you for the follow. I wonder if somebody was frustrated that the elytra launcher was going on next to him. Alec, thank you for the sub. I know, Gen Xer, I know. Neither of them are working. Neither of them are working. Well, it looks like they're working now. Oh, also, recent YouTube sub, you have to have public subs enabled. You have to have it where your other people can see who you're subscribed to for it to pop up on there. Dots, thank you for the follow. Ales, thank you for the follow. But yeah, all right, we didn't check tool shop. We never make sales at the tool shop. I guess we can check that. I mean, I don't think this thing has sold one item the entire time that we built it. No swords, no pickaxes, no shovels, no axes, no farming tools. Yep. This was a really profitable shop. It was definitely worth building. We already checked fireworks. Check the cafe next. Oh, that one's empty. No bread sold. No rabbit stew sold. No chicken sold. Cookies, nothing. Pie, nothing. Cake, nothing. Apples, not even apples have been sold. True, Crazy Eye. True, it will be. Also, I want to build a pop-up shop right here to buy gold from other ClockCrafters, because I think everybody runs their things much more than I do. Don't run my gold farm a lot, even though we just completely rebuilt it. Hi, Mercedes. Welcome in. All right, but yeah, so nothing new at spawn. Let's go build a skulk farm. Maybe Gidget, maybe. I haven't decided. I know we talked about it, but I gotta build a cat farm for it, and it's a whole process of moving all the cats here. Maybe. Not completely turned out on the idea, but I'm just gonna keep it as a maybe for now. Oh, good morning for me. Baseball, good evening, I guess, for you. How's life? Liam, hasn't really changed much. Hasn't really changed much. It's still pretty much day in, day out. I don't think it's gonna feel any different until I get a couple months into this. End up finding a sulfur guys next to my house, like 100 blocks away. Nice. Hi, Orange. Well, I'll be live tonight. I'll be not live tonight. I'm live this morning. We'll do a few hours. I'm going until about 2:30. I'm going out to dinner with a bunch of other coworkers who are unfortunately wrapped up with me with the layoff like everybody else. So a whole bunch of us are going out tonight to get drinks and kind of celebrate and all that stuff. So no live tonight, no live tomorrow morning. I'll be live again tomorrow night. Crazy Eye, seems to be working. Seems to be working. I have stuff in my stash. It's coffee. I gotta shave the mustache way back. I didn't wash my Yeti cup. I was using it yesterday, and then I went to make coffee this morning, and I was too lazy to wash my Yeti before making coffee. Ow. All right, where are we gonna build this thing? Where are we gonna build our new... Thank you guys. Save the stash, but leave the beard. I'm gonna take it down short. It's too long for me. Misfit, thank you for the raid. Can we get some W's in chat for Misfit? Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Welcome. Go full Amish? Nah, I think I'm just gonna take it way down. Invalid, thank you for the follow. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. Can we get a shout out for Misfit? Spider, thank you for the follow. Where am I going to put this? I left myself no room to build this, and I don't want to put it next to the Villager Trading Hall. Elia, thank you for the follow. How many floors do you have in your trading hall? 6 floors. Farmers, generic villagers, librarians, and clerics. 6. 6 so far. I know, baseball. I know. The clock is off 2 minutes. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. Welcome in, Misfit. Thank you very, very much for the raid. Are these the new sulfur blocks? They are. We built a sulfur farm. I need to AFK it way more because it's only like half full, so it's only half producing. I just need to AFK this a lot more to get a lot more stuff to keep building with. I really wish we hadn't built the ink farm right there. Now it's in the way. How much space do I have over here? Let's count. I might be getting too overwhelmed. The chat isn't updating. Yes, that worked, Danny. That one worked. Katha, thank you for the follow. All right. I need to be... This farm is about 32 blocks long. I need to make sure I have room to fit it here. Debbie, welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this right here is where the fence around the outside is going. Just make the border a little bit bigger. Yeah, but that involves more flattening, and I don't want to do that. And I don't want it to be right up against the fence line, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably where I'll put the edge of it. How did I make Marn? Oh, loaf. It's pretty easy. It's just a box. You basically figure out where squid spawn. Like, we had this spot right here. We figured out when we went high up in the air that this is where squids were spawning the most. So I went up above that. I built a box, filled the box with water, made sure that there was magma blocks at the bottom, so when they spawn in the water, they instantly get sucked down and burn to the... I don't know how this ended up out here. They instantly burn to the magma, and then all their stuff ends up in here. I do, Cade. I love redstone. It is my favorite thing to do in this game. If I would rather take the time to build a farm. Incompatible information. Thank you for the follow. I'd rather take the time to build a farm for it, even if I'm only going to run the farm once, get all the resources I need, and then just have that on hand. Thank you for the follow. So it's going to be 32 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. It'll be a little close to that, but we can make it fit. That's actually a good sign. Liking and Cadius, thank you for the follow. All right, sweet. This will fit here. Perfect. Next step, we got to go get obsidian. Everybody's favorite thing to do. I got to go to the end and get obsidian. Because this farm does involve a lot of unbreakable blocks. Other than that, I should have everything on me to build this in a one-shot. Should be able to do the whole thing on stream today. The only thing I'm curious about is decorating this thing. Hi, Doom. Hi, Dawes. Welcome in. How you doing, brother? Trading with Masons. How do I get a bunch of quartz? I get all of my quartz from trading with villagers. We do have a bartering farm, but that produces like raw quartz, and I use that in redstone stuff. Getting quartz blocks all comes from my villagers. It's just way, way easier to do it that way. All right, let's go to the end. Go to the end. I'm going to need 23, 23, 46, 46 times 2, 92. I need 92 obsidian. So I need a stack and some change. Might as well grab 2 stacks while we're there. For what? Skulk farm. When you get obsidian, you should portal. It is linked, Crazy Eye. It is linked. It is honestly faster to just fly to this little hut than take the link. Hi, little dog. Ooh. That's what I get for reading chat and flying. That's what I get for reading chat and flying. Almost dying. Almost popping a totem. Yes, it is, Sergio. I play in this world with 6 other Minecraft creators. Skulk for XP, build with it. I am Doom, so where we are right here, this is above our end portal, right? I'm going to be building in the end dimension. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude, Raina Talk. You're good, Misfits. You're good. Go take care of the pups. Completely understand. You don't need to apologize. I raid and run all the time. I'm horrible about that. Like, usually by the time I'm raiding out, I'm just like, hi, guys, have a great stream, and then I get a dip. Anyways, Pancake Eater, thank you for the follow. Down there's the portal to the end. I'm building in the end this season. I want to dig a big pit and then decorate the pit to look like the Crota's End Raid from Destiny 1. I don't know if you guys ever played Destiny 1. Big man with the resub, where you would go out on a long platform and then you'd kind of jump in, and it was just this big, like, just cavern with, like, a fog effect at the bottom. So I need a bunch of different blocks for that, because I want the sides to be Skulk, and then the bottom's going to be all fog effect. So it's going to look like a void. Like, you're going to come out of the portal, you're going to walk down, you're going to jump into the void, but the bottom of the void will be the end gateway. So you'll actually jump straight into the end gateway, is the idea, at least. But I want to build that with Skulk, because I think Skulk will look the best. But I got to build a farm for it. Also, I really like decorating with Skulk. It's a really, really cool looking block to have. I mean, it's really, really pretty. And then I'll also get a bunch of Skulk sensors and shriekers and all of that stuff, too, which I can always use to not terrorize the other members of the server. Would never do that. Oh, I forgot to make the sacrifice before coming into the end. I forgot to throw an item into the thing. Thanks, Ben. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Sam, thank you for the follow. Alright, and let's get 2 stacks real quick. Let you know you built your ominous bottle raid farm in your world and it worked great. Awesome, Mickey. Awesome, 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 awesome. Sergio, thank you for the follow. It's a private world, Sergio. Appreciate your interest, but it is a private world. So I need at least 2 stacks of obsidian. We might get 3 stacks, because I always run out of obsidian. You have plans to make a glowing farm? Yes, I do have a glowing farm already, Loaf. No, Breezy. I played both Destinies. I played a ton of Destiny 1, and I played a lot of Destiny 2. I played up until it was Forsaken when Cade died. And then, as much as I loved the Destiny games, it felt like a full-time job to keep up with them. You know, I like Destiny when it was, you know, log on, you ran the Nightfall, you ran your weekly strikes, you ran the raids, you did a little bit of Crucible to grind for gear, and then that was your week. That was like 20 hours of Destiny a week. That was manageable. Now it's like if you don't put in like a solid 40 to 60 hours of Destiny a week, you're not keeping up. How do you mine so fast? I have a Haste 2 beacon, which is chilling right over there. And then I also have Efficiency 5 on my pickaxe. Hi, Mac. Welcome in. Well, I make an Enderman farm. Probably not, S. Enderman farms on Bedrock aren't really worth it. You can't use Trident killers with them, so they're not a reliable source of XP. And I have better sources of Ender Pearls if I were to need Ender Pearls. Probably, Loaf. That's not a hard one. I hear you. I know you're behind me. I'm just gonna fly away. Well, now the part isn't true because you can play at your own pace. True, Sam. True. That is true. With no more updates to Destiny, I can play at my own pace. We're true. They've stopped updating it, so I guess I can play it at my own pace now. Ever tried the Copper Golem sorting it? Oh my god, it's funny watching them. Can't stand the Copper Golems. Yeah, Sergio, I play in this world with 6 other creators. It's an invite-only server. Is your base going to be in the main end island? So I can't build it at the end island. We already agreed. The end island is a community area. So the game plan is it's going to be a space station floating over the void. It's going to be opposite of the shulker farm. Did you finish the gold farm? Yes, I did. It came out great, Jackson. Let me get down this last pillar real quick, and I'll tell you the plans. All right, let me do that. Let me do this. So obviously, hi Els. We have the shulker farm over there over the void. I'm going opposite of the shulker farm, out over the void over here, and it's going to be like floating next to the end island. I can't build on the end island. We agreed that's community area. I said, hey, does anybody care if I take this over? The answer was no. It's community area, which is fair, completely fair. So I'm going to build out over the void over here. I probably will still put a tunnel through the end island, because I think that'll look cool, because I want to be able to, like, come through the portal here and kind of be, like, in the airlock. And then, like, maybe I'll, like, go down and then cut a tunnel to walk through over to the base. Something like that, but I won't build on the actual end island. That is community spot. Liberty, I am not doing 16 million blocks. Like I said, we did 8 million blocks in one base last season. I'm aiming for like 5 to 6 mil this season. I want this to go relatively quick. Ales, thank you for the hand heart. I want this to go relatively quick. I'd like to have the base done this year, so that next year we can goof off with other things. What design used for the shulker farm? My own design, Jackson, and then we did the math. What was it? Oh my gosh, we got the rate of it, and I said I would remember because somebody always asks the rate of that farm, and I forgot what it was. Oh, it's like... It's fast. I will tell you this. It's fast. It's my own design, and it's quick. I haven't worked out all the kinks yet because somehow the shulkers have been able to kill me a couple times while AFKing it. So I haven't figured out all of the kinks, but once I do, it is crazy fast. I can... Ales, thank you for more hand hearts. Do you have any tips for free building without a guide? If you're free building without a guide, Cruz, take frequent stops to look at what you're building. Like, I do a lot of pattern building, so I kind of know what it's going to look like beforehand because, like, I've already kind of got the pattern picked out. However, like, you'll see, like, I'll build, like, one part, fly away, check on it, and then, you know, build the next part, fly away, check on it. Kind of work myself back and forth. Is a shulker farm hard to build? Depends on how fast you want your shulker farm to be, Guts. It's a very staged farm, so, like, you can build a really simple one, and you'll get shulkers, and it's not that big of a deal. Or you can build, like, a crazy over-the-top one, and that one's difficult to build. Cruz, thank you for the follow. You like it, so you like the new, the Royal Heart Me. I went the more difficult approach. I also decided to move it. There is no reason to bring it where it is. I moved shulkers thousands of blocks to build it next to the end island. I could have just built it where I found the shulkers, and that would have been much, much easier. Instead, I decided, you know what? That's too easy. I'm gonna bring this thing, I'm gonna bring these shulkers thousands of blocks with them shooting at me the whole time to build my farm close to the end island so that I could run to it. Yeah, we'll go fly out and check out it real quick. How's the electric? Plenty of health. Alright, so they're loading in now. So this is my shulker farm. I do have a beacon out here because I thought this would save me. It didn't. They're chilling in here. I use an allay collection system, so let me let you go, buddy. So you can see all of the shulkers up there on the platform. Now, shulkers can only aggro to a range of 15 blocks. I'm below where they can aggro to me. So they're just chilling up there. However, once I go up top, so I'll run all the way back here. I'm still out of aggro range. I take the scaffolding up. Now, I've been changing the AFK platform a lot. The current one I use is grab one of these. I think I'm going to switch this out for Crimson Root. But if I run into the middle here, it's going to be very loud, so if you have headphones in, I'm letting you know, this is quite loud. That's it. I drop myself into the cauldron, get into the cauldron. Fine, sweet. All right. You can see they've all aggroed on me, and they start shooting at me. Problem is, they can't hit me because of these armor stands in front of me. However, when a shulker hits another shulker, it damages it and has a chance to kill it. Now, if a shulker shoots another shulker and kills that shulker, the shulker itself will duplicate, but still drop the shell. So basically, this is set up where they're constantly shooting and hitting each other. They duplicate themselves, but are still dropping their shells. It is very loud. Like, you can see how they're hitting each other and the shells are still dropping. That's what this farm does for hours. And it's weird because every once in a while they'll teleport into an armor stand or teleport onto a button, and they were killing me. I think by putting the cauldron here, I'm safe now. However, I haven't AFK'd it to test it. But you can see they're constantly damaging, taking aggro, and stuff like that. And then to get out, all I do is I make myself, I'm looking at the end island, I find the angle, and I throw the pearl. And boom. Now I'm up here. I'll wait for them to stop shooting at each other. They've stopped shooting at each other. There's still a couple things that are gonna like hunt you down, but as long as you chill up here, you're fine. We're good. You can run off the back. If you lower your cauldron by 1 block, they shouldn't be able to hit you no matter where they are. Well, it's the first time I tried it with the cauldron there, Floppy. But yeah, you can see they're all still chilling up there, doing their own thing. You can see they've teleported and moved around. Now, my allay's over here. Oh, this isn't working right now. I forgot. We're going to have to go underneath and fix this because this has the... This is frozen. But normally the allay would collect all the shells and put them back in here. We made 20 shells in 30 seconds. It's quite a quick farm. I do need to fix this, which we're not going to fix this today because this is a pain in the ass to fix because these guys are already here. That's all right, we'll deal with it. We didn't end up taking photos. Is there a tutorial? There is not a tutorial yet. It's on the list. I'm starting a tutorial series in July. Every single Wednesday, we're going to be dropping a new tutorial. Saint, thank you for the follow. I see him, thank you for the follow. Alright. Back at the base, and now we have our obsidian. Daytime, nighttime. Blinker, because the allay is easier to use. I just had the allay in the middle, and it's worked flawlessly forever. The only reason it's not working is the same reason that broke the gold farm, where the redstone's locked. Rex, thank you for the follow. Is that a Spartan lamp? Yeah, in the corner it is. All right, Jellycat. Let's go to work. Ready to go to work? Let's go to work. Gen Xer, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Harv, I don't know. Actually, no, there isn't. I can see there isn't one. It's not on my screen anymore, which means it's gone. Here, I think I'm gonna put the staging ground on the front. I'm gonna keep this line here because I know this is as far back as I can go. All right, let's build a skulk farm. These are the messiest farm ever if not done right, so this will be super fun to play with. All right, Put those away there. I need the redstone box because I want a junk chest. Put this all in there for now. Give me our... What are we going to need now? We're going to need smooth stone. Probably going to need iron and wood. Definitely going to need glass. Definitely going to need ice. Actually, we're not going to need ice. Probably lanterns. Not going to need rail. Probably gen resources. Stone and cobble. Extra fireworks. That doesn't hurt. Food, totems. Alright, we should be all good there. I do not, Colton. Do that, do that. Do this, do this. Do this, and do this. How far away is Silver Mullet? About 5,000 blocks in that direction. Family friendly? That's cheating. Alright. There it goes. Alright. Oh, it was miserably hot. It was a lot of fun, but it was miserable hot. You've been saving for a while? Alright, I got you. Oh, it was good, Travis. It was good. My little cousin's graduation, who's not so little anymore, was really cool. You know, I got to see her. I got to see a bunch of family I only see a couple times a year. Is there a way to make obsidian farm? Yep. You just basically use a dispenser that puts out a lava bucket into water, and then you sit there underneath and mine it. Or you can do the end gateway trick where you're constantly regenerating the end gateway to mine it out. Okay. I'm doubling this back on itself, so I want it to generate in this direction. I need 7 pistons to start. How many do I have? Any? 14. Perfect. Grab these. We're going to need a lot of buttons. And I want to use non-stone buttons so they stick out. Do I have any spruce wood? I do. Perfect. Just going to make 2 stacks of buttons to have on me. What are we making? We are making a skulk farm. It is possible to farm skulk in bulk. And I have a farm for it. And we're going to build it. And I will have a tutorial for this. What happens if I swear during family friendly? You get to yell at me. I do my best. I also think I'll sell the skulk because, again, it's a block like everybody wants to build with, but it can be super annoying to actually get. I need 7. So I do this. What is skulk? It's the block that generates in like ancient cities and deep darks. Hi, Emo. Welcome in. Hi, Kira. It's the block that generates in... I am Fea. I try to keep it family friendly. I can swear a little bit. Why do people farm lava? That farm right there, Blum, is mostly for the furnace array that's right next to it. I have a 64 furnace array that smelts a obscene amount of items. And that's what I use to farm it all with. Clock, I'm gonna need 2 of you. Ooh, I'm low on redstone. Like, low on redstone. That's not good. Gonna be dealing with our villagers today, but that's fine. Need one of these. Need 2 of these. So I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. This. I'm gonna need another comparator. Perfect there. Got the redstone dust already. I can put the quartz away. Lever, here, and you. Got it. Okay. So you finished all outside. Yeah, we got the whole entire gold farm got done last stream. It's going to be 7 wide. I want the gen over here. Needs to be 20 blocks up from the surface, 25 blocks up from the surface. I think I will center it on the center of this farm. So you can put, Blum, you can put a bucket of lava into a furnace to smelt items. You don't lose the bucket, but it does consume the lava. 1 bucket of lava smelts 100 items. So if you set yourself up with a super easy lava farm, just a source block of lava, dripstone block with a dripstone on it, dripping into a cauldron, that's infinite lava right there. So every bucket of lava is 100 items, and it doesn't consume the bucket. Good morning, Nixie. All right, 25 up from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25. Nailed it. Okay, and then we're going to do here. Boom. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 1, 2, 3. Break you for now. We'll go get that in a second. We're going to need a lot more pistons, but this is what we need for just right now. Around the outside. Break these out. Fall and grab. Oh, missed it. Missed the grab. I have a zombie farm kind of made a mine shaft. Nice. I thought the dripstone lava thing got patched. Well, Jaden, the instant refilling the bucket, yeah, that got patched. That was a bug. But if you just set yourself up a really basic lava farm like this, all I have is 128 cauldrons with dripstone above them and then lava above that, and they just constantly fill up the old school way. It's not doing the instant refill trick. That was a bug. So this is just doing its thing, which is enough to feel, like I said, 128 cauldrons in there. The furnace array is 64, so I can refill the furnace array twice if it completely fills. Hi, JT. There we go. Okay, now going to need underneath you guys, like so. I really should have just made a way to get up and down easier. Plum, this is just my industrial base. So this is where I keep all of my farms. So this is Royal Labs. I always build an industrial district somewhere in my world where I keep all of my, like, redstone stuff. And the only difference is this season we're decorating all of them. So normally it's, like, either on a giant glass platform or, like, last season we did the entire thing on scaffolding. It was really cool. This season we're making, like, a... We're making a Minecraft static. Got you. 1 second. A whole like campus of farms. I got you. Average Joe, we, myself and the other creators I play with on this world, we did 2 years together, 22 months in the last world we were in. We've been in this world. We're gonna be in it for 2 years, and we've been in it for about 5.5 months now. Okay, real quick. Do this, and then here. Minecraft static. Didn't I just fix it? Or did it static right again? I just deleted it and re-added it. Is it still being staticky? Still got coffee? I have my coffee right here. Oh, did I miss a hydrate? Is there still static? Sounds good? Okay. I was gonna say, I thought I fixed it. Do I have a forever world? No, Travis. I am not a fan of forever worlds. Like, I think it's really, really cool, like, seeing other people do them, and they built some amazing things. For me, the perfect run in a Minecraft world is about 1.5 to 2 years. That's, like, the perfect run on a Minecraft world for me. That allows you to get a bunch of cool stuff done, build some really cool things, have some really cool adventures, but it doesn't get to where the world feels old. So 1.5, 2 years, perfect thing, and then I'm usually down to start a new world, a new challenge, a new grind, and then do really, really cool things in that world. It's usually my approach to it. Give me some stone for now, because I'm just going to place temporary stone in here, and then go up. This for now. Go along the back like this. I need 7 buckets of water. Do I delete them? No, I never delete Minecraft worlds. Nope, I have Minecraft worlds that I've had since the very beginning. Now, I've lost some worlds, unfortunately. That's just kind of par for the course. You lose them to corruption or, like, the saves have issues. Like, I have I really wish I still had it, but I had some of my first ever worlds on, like, my original PS3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And unfortunately, that PSC red ringed on me, and now those worlds are gone. Cobblestone generator? Yes and no, Owen. This is actually going to be a skulk farm. The first part of the skulk farm is a generator for stone, not cobblestone, just regular stone. Then it gets turned into skulk. So it's going to be step by step on this. But this first part, you are correct, is a stone gen. Update corruption is terrifying. Yeah, it is what it is. That's why I always after that, it kind of just... Well, it wasn't even, like, update corruption. It was, like, the PlayStation just stopped working. Like, I can't even, like, really say that was, like, the world corrupted on that PlayStation, because the whole PlayStation itself just died. You know, I can't even... You know, there's no recovering it. It's just is what it was. How's it get turned into Skulk? You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna top off our buckets real quick. I'm missing something from in there. What am I missing from in here? Oh. Those. Because that should just be a regular bucket of lava. Okay, that confused me for a second. I did pre-order GTA. I did get GTA. Next step, I need a half slab. Do I have any? I don't, so grant me a half slab here. Almost landed right in the lava. Almost landed right in the lava. This gets to be you. This gets to be you. Just like that. This goes right here. This goes right there. This goes right here. And then I need to go down underneath. Average Joe. This is a normal survival world. What's unique about this world is I play in this world with other Minecraft TikTok creators. So I'm one of 6 people who play in this world together. Need to do that. Right. What one did I get? What one did I get? I answered a question to something. I don't know what your question is. Is it... Bailey, that has ended. GTA... Oh, I got the deluxe edition. Oh, yeah, no, I've got the deluxe edition. I caved. They win. This goes right here. Break this for now. Beard, thank you for the follow. Do I ever go to other people's bases? Yeah, all the time. I just don't do it on stream unless they're in the stream with me. Like, that is my rule. Unless they're, you know, with me or live at the time or something like that, I don't go to another member's base because I'd rather have you guys go watch and support them. And then dot here, dot here. Let's just for now put you on a 16 until I get your actual timing right. So let's put you on a 16. Let this generate out everything it's supposed to generate out. I want to get this. That breaks. Nope. Does not. Comparators on Bedrock Edition can go on top of pistons. Actually, I'm going to turn this down to 8 for now. What is Skulk? Skulk is the block you find in the ancient cities or the deep darks. That's like the sparkly block that holds XP. There's a way to farm it. Let this go out to its max area. Seam, thank you for the follow. Should reach here soon. Yeah, it's reached. Okay, perfect. Lock it. Alright, so this goes out to here. Good to know. How do you craft smooth stone? You can't craft it, but if you put cobblestone into a furnace, you can get regular stone, and then if you put stone into a furnace, you can get smooth stone. I need 7 more. These are going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 more pistons. We're actually going to bulk craft some pistons real quick. Just because it's going to use an ungodly amount of pistons to build this. So, going to need spruce wood. What are you making? Skulk farm. A quite large one. And then cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 stacks of iron ingots. 1. Grab the... Oh, wait. Grab that. Do that. Put that extra stack back there. And I 2 stacks of redstone. This is actually where I might be in trouble. I might actually be in trouble with redstone because I have not AFK'd the mob farm in a while, and we might have to just go buy it all from villagers. Narks, thank you for the follow. Good morning, Natalie. How do you collect Skulk? Soak touch. Nope. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the villagers. How's the sulfur farm doing? Good, Ben. We filled up a full side of it. I haven't AFK'd it. It's just been ambient running. It needs a lot more running time, but it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, at least. I just need to take the time and actually you know, AFK it myself. Keep hitting that button. I know I shouldn't hit that button. I keep doing. All right, let's go buy a bunch of redstone really quick. That should, each one of those is the equivalent to 2 redstone. That'll be enough. Let's go buy some redstone. Do I have a food farm? Yes. Officer Mao. We can go say that, Officer Mao. We gotta decorate this, by the way, at some point. I gotta finish the flattening. I took a good slice off of it, but I really gotta get back into working on that. Officer Mao, thank you for keeping this area safe for us. What's up, gentlemen? I'm here to buy your finest redstone because I have not AFK'd in a while. What you got for me? 2. Thank you. I'm gonna heal my stuff while I'm here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Does clearing land take longer than building the farms? Traditionally what I would do, Vegeta, is I would just build a platform up in the sky, like over the ocean. I just like to put a different spin on my industrial areas in every world I'm in. Like, this world, we're doing like a whole like campus of farms and we're decorating them. You know, making them look really, really nice. And we're flattening the space they're going on. Last season, I did the entire thing floating on a scaffolding platform. It's actually a reference, Peach, to Apothecary Diaries. I went down like a rabbit hole of like Apothecary Diaries TikToks when we were building this. So I named it Officer Mao. I named our cat Officer Mao. Look in the raid farm for redstone too. Ooh, true. I could go check the raid farm for redstone. I don't know how much is there, but we could go check it. I mean, this is pretty quick. I mean, that's enough to do what I need to do right now. Thank you, Danny. How do you get past the phase where you beat the game? I don't look at beating the game as beating the game, Luck. That might be your first way of doing it. Defeating the Ender Dragon is like the start of the game for me. You know, like I don't see defeating the Ender Dragon as the start. Like that's just the the end. That's just the beginning. But yeah, this is a reference to Apothecary Diaries because I was seeing a bunch of TikToks about it when I was building the trading hall. That's where Officer Mao came from. The end of the beginning is how you think about it. Fair enough. You finished you've beaten the Ender Dragon. You finished the tutorial. Okay, I need all this stuff back because I need 2 stacks of pistons. 2 stacks of pistons, easy enough. Now, can I see your creeper farm? I don't build a creeper farm, Caden. I find them to be a waste of time. I build very large general mob farms and take advantage of pack spawning. All right, let me go down here. I need a build-out block. Let me break these out. Let me grab, I guess I'll keep using stone because I got it. Oh, I need our buttons too. Nope, I think creeper farms are a waste of time. Well, like, Luck, I can't give you goals. That's like you can ask for a lot of things for tips on. I can't give you goals for your own Minecraft world. You have to set that one for yourself. Because if I give you something, like a goal for your world, you're less likely to commit to it. And that's not a dog on you. That's just like what I have learned after doing the streaming thing for a while. When I give people like projects and goals and stuff like that to work on, sometimes they do follow through with it, but sometimes they don't. But I found if I say, hey, pick something out for you, go for it. You know? Sunburn is itchy. I am very sunburnt. I am very red. King, my 9-year-old son and I beat the Withered for the first time. Awesome, Cassie. Congrats. No, Verity, please don't spam. Last warning. Narks, thank you for the follow. Do I have a tree farm? I do, but most of my wood comes from a bamboo farm. Do this, do that. And then redstone along the top. Our tree farm's hard to build. Depends on how complicated you want to get with your tree farm. Show you what, sixes. Depends on how complicated a tree farm. If you want a fully automatic tree farm, they can get very complicated. If you just like do a 2x2 haste 2 setup, it's not that complicated. if you do like a bamboo farm, they're like middle ground. Bamboo farms aren't very complicated, but you got to build them to scale to get everything. 3 a.m. grinder, the free realm thing has ended. It ended last week. All right, should be all good here. Turn this thing back on. Let it fully generate. What's the benefit of golden carrots? They give you the most food. They used to give you saturation, but there's like arguments of saturations even on Bedrock or not. It's like the creator food. Aster, I'd live off like grilled chicken if I wasn't streaming. Golden carrots is just like that extra little pop. Rex, I stream Monday to Friday in the mornings. Morning and night. I have a stream schedule in my Discord you can check out. I'm just getting into full-time creating, so I'm still balancing out my schedule. So I don't have like a dedicated, I'm always going to be live type situation. I'm figuring it out myself. The best way to stay updated on when I'm going to stream is to join my Discord. I can take care of all that. Variety, stop asking. It is a private world. All right, next step. That should be our platform here. We need to find the bottom. If you got the free realm, you have to pay for it when it ends. As long as you cancel your subscription, before your free month is up, it won't charge you. Hi, Bobby. As long as you cancel your subscription, it won't charge you. But if you don't, then it will. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you have a good source of them. Like, I have my... Make this off real quick. I have a good source of them because I have my... Words, Kinger. Words are defeating me right now. Farmers. I have my farmers. My farmers trade 1 emerald for like 16 golden carrots. I can get an ungodly amount of them from my villagers. So, yes. Oh, wait. Nope, this is wrong. This is where the platform needs to be. Let's take this out really quick. Bobby, watch my recent video. If you haven't already heard the news. Watch my recent video. And this is going to be a skulk farm. It starts out as a stone farm. It'll become a skulk farm the more I build. It'll make sense, I promise. It doesn't look like much of one now, but it will when it's done. Thank you, Mateo. Appreciate it. Oh, you're good, Bobby. Oh, good. You don't need to apologize. You don't ever need to apologize. All right. Dirk, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. If you have a gold farm, I don't see any reason not to have a golden carrots. I mean, chicken farm's easy. I can see there's a million reasons not to golden carrots. You just make a chicken farm. It'll produce... If you're in a single-player world, you'll never run out of chicken. If you do, like, just a chicken farm and you just AFK at once, congrats. You get enough chicken for the rest of your world. Hey, Kinger, it's been a while since I watched. Last time you watched, you just started building the base. Well, welcome back in, Landon. Oh, you're good, Bobby. You're good. Doom, thank you for the fruit friends. Alfie, thank you for the follow. Alright, we're making this 10 tall. Love lava chicken. I mean, that's what it is. It's a great early game farm. How do I get so many emeralds? Do I use any shaders? Yes and no, Ellie. I don't use any big shaders. I have a couple that add like a little bit of saturation, a little bit of sharpness to my game. I use a couple like other tips, like transparent tooltips. So like you can see that my tooltips are transparent. And then I have a saturation pack that adds a little bit of saturation to my game to give it that next little bit of pop that I like. How many farms do you have left to make? Arctic, we've got the Skulk farm. Witch farm, which I don't know if I'm going to do a witch farm yet before I start working on the base. We got to really get to decorating. Skulk, Kelp, Dripstone, and the Warped and Crimson farm are the main farms left to do. And then the Froglight farm, maybe. Pin video, Ellie, top of my TikTok profile, goes over all my packs. I might do the Froglight farm before we start working on the base, just because I'm not in a rush to do it, because I can just buy them from Mullet, and he's reducing his prices because he has so many. So that's the hang-up. It's like, do I do my own Froglight farm, or do I just keep buying them from Mullet because he's making them cheaper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 6s. Not right now. I'm in the middle of building something. Middle of building a different farm. So I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing to go show off a farm I'm not building. But if you hang out and stream when I get a second, I will. But I don't know when that's going to be. Most increasing. Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. I need to get my farm game up. Place 24k terracotta, and you still need 50k. That's a shitload of terracotta, Arctic. Are you just strip mining it from, or are you villager gathering your terracotta? Vicky, this is going to be, it's not yet, but it's going to be a skulk farm when it's done. It starts as a stone generator. Is Enderman the best XP farm? No. If on Java, maybe. On Java, Enderman farms are really, really good. I wouldn't build an Enderman farm if you were on Bedrock. Because you can't use a Trident Killer with an Enderman farm. And Trident Killers are one of the best features for XP grinding on Bedrock. Do you have a must farm? Yes, I do. Mining out the Badlands. I'm assuming beacon with a beacon. If you want to get crazy with it, Arctic, you can farm terracotta using using villagers, but it's a ton to set up. It might be easier to just keep doing terracotta manually than take all the time to stop what you're doing to go make a villager farm for terracotta. No beacon. You have a 3. Oh, you have a 3x3 pickaxe. Okay. I was gonna say no beacon, just straight up raw bucket farming. Holy hell! But I guess if you have it, you got it. Okay. Grab all this. What is the big thing in the water? Big thing with water. That? Oh, it's an ink farm. It's our ink farm. Oh, I need glass because I forgot glass. That should be enough for Peters. I already took out the glass box, didn't I? Yep, grab that. Getting wither skeletons literally sucks. You have no beacons. Wither farm. Do it, wither farm. It's worth it. Invest in the wither farm. Invest in the wither farm. Okay, and then redstone torch here. And redstone dust here, here, and here. And then there. So now, when stone gets to right here, goes out. Perfect. And then off of this end, we take a... need to have slabs. The horse looks red. Are you red? I think you're more chestnut color. Can the wither explode obsidian? Yep. Yes, it can. Should be enough. What shops have I made so far? We've got our end shop, which handles all of our... handles all of the end drops, so our shulker boxes and stuff like that. Then we've got our... I'm really struggling with words, and I don't know why. Our fireworks shop. We have the fireworks shop, the honey shop, the cafe, which sells food, and then the tool shop, which sells tools. I was struggling there for a second. Looks like a huge staircase. I mean, it's setting up a bunch of pistons to all go off at once. So it kind of is just a giant staircase. You kind of just serpentine it back and forth. There's other ways to do this, but this is the most reliable way I've seen to do it. You're just kind of snaking it back and forth, and then you run your redstone across the top. That way, every time you run this up, and like a block generates right here, it activates the tower. Actually, I'm going to do this a different way. Because they should do 2 at a time. We're gonna change up our tower a little bit. Got it, Bobby. Cash, what's your question? I think your first part of it might have gotten muted. Died 10 times yesterday doing a wither farm. It produces, but it was frustrating. It's one of those things, like, it's high risk, high reward, right? It's annoying to deal with, but once it's built, you're happy to have it. I do, Landon. I do have PETA. He's still chilling at the starter base. I still have the horse. Peter, the horse is here. Okay, here. We're gonna go out to the side. We're gonna do a serpentine. And then it should go to... so, yeah. Actually, I don't think I need to do it across all of them. Should be able to get away with something like this. Grab the redstone, run the redstone back like so. Run the redstone there. So now block generates. Nope, it did miss that one. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You can actually make iron farms directly in a village as long as you break the beds and bells. And you make it so that only the villagers can spawn in one spot, but yeah. Or only the golems can spawn in one spot, but yeah. If you're not careful, they'll spawn everywhere, and then it's a mess. Only watch episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4? Well, that's fine. Watch what you can watch, Landon. Should be getting to the upper limit of our redstone here in a second. Cameron, thank you for the follow. Oh, still going good. I really need to put away up and down that isn't fireworks. Thought you made and decorated all the farms you needed. Not yet, John. I still got a couple left to do. And I got a decent amount of decorating left to do, because I got to start filling in the floor and decorate this whole area. Couple more farms to go. I need the glass. Oh, nope, not there. Glass here, there, and there. And then, pretty sure this is the limit that I can go. Nope, am I out of redstone? No, I'm not. Missed the book. Is this Skulk or Kelp? What's the top of the list? There's no check mark next to it. Skulk Farm. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ah, oh no, I totally meant to do that. I needed to put this in down here anyway. John, I have this Kelp Farm and the Crimson Farm are the most important farms to finish. There's a couple others that I want to do, like I want to do a witch farm eventually. Alright, perfect. We're at the limit. I want to do a witch farm eventually. I want to do a couple other location-based farms. But once these ones are done, we're going to start building the, decorating this place. And then once this area is decorated, then we're going to go and start the end base. You found a hut? Nope, haven't found a hut. I've given up. I'm just going to chunk base one. But I'm not too pressed to do it because I'm kind of at what the redstone I needed it for is. We've kind of hit that point. And I'm not too worried about running out right now. Because we only got a couple farms left to do and our villagers are more than capable enough taking care of it. Okay, now should be... Did all of them go off? Actually... We're gonna watch that top left corner. It did not go off. Okay. Alright. Easy enough to fix. Cameron, thank you for the follow. Do that, and now off of this guy here. Grab this, grab that. We just dropped this down one. Goes there. That was something. Oh yeah, it's just TikTok. And run it back. Like this. Break these out. Break that out. Run. Oh. Cross like this. And then grab more glass. And cross to here, cross to there. Here, there. Somebody followed and it didn't make a noise. Objective, thank you for the follow. Hales, thank you for the donuts.
Should go around the corner just like that. Nice and easy. Break you. Now when I'm gonna do... Let him... Hi, Miller. Average Joe thing with a follow. Alright, real quick. Put that right there. So that I know if it goes off, that block should be moved. It didn't move. Damn it. Why? Oh, I'm gonna go sleep real quick. Snow. Yes, FS. It's like the 4th thunderstorm. These guys got struck by lightning. Why are you being difficult? I guess I can do the trick over here too. I guess because I only made the other one 9 tall in the other world. I'll just slow the farm down a little bit to do what I need it to do. Grab this, grab that. Grab this. It's off the end. Sound like a creeper. No, it was just a... it was just a skeleton horse getting smoked. Or not skeleton horse, but skeletons getting struck by lightning. Redstone torch. I could do a torch tower. It's not a bad idea. I just wanted to make it simpler and... in my brain. This worked. So when I designed the farm in my testing world, I did it 5x5, not 7x7. So I'm stretching it out a little bit. I have my own design, Grippy. I have my own design for it. Alright. All the farms you see here are my own designs. Yes, you're correct, Lyndon. Alright, now... Alright, it worked. Did what it was supposed to do. Okay. Perfect. That's our brick maker there. Put another one in. Yeah. Sweet. Do I stack? I don't. Never seen the need to stack. I just make my farms efficient and easy to build. Okay, I need to do a little bit more button placing so that it doesn't spread to these guys. So give me these. Along there. Along here. Along here. Should be all good like that. Break these out like so. Break this out. Like that. Done. Grippy, thank you for the fall. This should be all the redstone done for this part of the farm. Now, buttons all along here. And here. And here. And here. Just like that. Quack, thank you for the follow. Alright, I should cover all of those. Now, that pretty much scraps all of this. Josh, this is a Skulk farm. Doesn't look like much now, but it will be. Skulk farm starts with a stone gen, and then we work our way from there. I need to go get catalyst. No, Barry. Most of these I have memorized. I did go look up Skulk farms on YouTube because I wanted to see if any of the tech had changed in the 3+ years since I built one. Couldn't find a modern tutorial on Skulk. Like, every tutorial I saw was from 2 to 3+ years ago. So it doesn't look like anybody's really doing much with Skulk lately. So I went back to it. It's very similar to the design I used years ago. I went and tested it in my testing world. It worked great. So just updated it to work with current game mechanics, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Break you off. You go right here. What mob are you killing? You'll see. You'll see. You're gonna have to wait for the surprise. Need this and need this. Gotta go up 25 blocks. Making this farm pretty is gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Need more rockets, so I'm down here. Silverfish, not silverfish. And I want the drop spot to be right in front. So give me scaffolding. Boom, boom. This should get... Oh, nope. Cut back. Should go right here.
Here. Chickens? Nope. Piglins, maybe. Yep, I should do it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25. You can see Tell's balloon. We are at the corner of mine and Tell's area, so 15 minutes, Luck. The timer's already done. Is this a skulk farm? Yes, it is. Or it will be. It's not much of one yet, but it will be. Break that out. We need a little bit more glass. That is black glass. Yep, I have enough. Hi, Candy. Welcome in, brother. I see you in here. How you doing, Canderson? Danu, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I see you, Candy. General Mob Farms? No, not General Mob Farm. I have a gigantic mob farm. It'll make sense. You guys will get it. Oh, it's been great, Candy. For those of you who don't know, Hydra, give me 1 second. For those of you who don't know, that lovely dead skeleton-looking dude in chat right there, that is the one and only Dead Candy, another member of ClockCraft, one of my good friends, and an absolutely goated Minecraft creator. You might have seen him from his many, many tutorials teaching you guys how to build better. So if you're looking to get better at building, you want to like learn about pallets and grading and scale and a bunch of different roof designs. I didn't know there were different roof designs. There's apparently different roof designs. Definitely check out Canderson. Nope, I'm in third person. All right. Thank you, Visp. I am working on the Skulk Farm today. Okay, I need put the glass back. I should build this out of snow so that we can decorate it easier later. This farm is going to be nearly impossible to decorate, unfortunately. It's going to be a lot like the raid farm where we kind of just have to accept how it looks. Candy, I'm building a Skulk Farm. We will, I wanted unlimited Skulk for building the end gateway when I do the end gateway. So that's what this farm is going to be. And I will sell it if it all comes out well. Who has the most farms? I didn't get out the icebox, did I? Where's the icebox? Icebox. All right. Candy's got 4. Yeah, Candy's the lead. What the hell is a Skulk Farm? It's a block you get in the game. All right. Break you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then undo this on the side like this. Oh, do this on the side like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, nope, that's wrong. This needs to be 8, 8, 8, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here. Captain. Do I have 4th of July plans? I do. I'm spending it, basically, my group of friends, we get together every 4th. We've been doing it since, like, high school. Now it's expanded to all of our friends from college and all of our friends from, like, various jobs. So we've got a bunch of peeps coming over to hang out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Oh, I think there's about 20 of us hanging out on Saturday if the weather holds. So It's changed a lot over the years. Obviously, it used to be quite rowdy, and then it stopped being quite rowdy, or then it kind of changed rowdiness. Now everybody's got like kids and stuff, so it's like more during the day and less during night now. So we used to get quite rowdy for the 4th, like fireworks and, you know, beating on the trucks and the 4-wheelers and going out to the bars and stuff. Now it's like, all right, we're just gonna do a barbecue together, and then the people with kids can go home. You know, that's kind of the change. So it changes over the years. We don't get as rowdy as we used to, but it's still fun. Oh no, just different things. Things change. Is it gonna be piglins? I don't know, is it? Could be. That'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. You never know. Would mining Skulk make an easy XP farm? This isn't for XP, this is for building. I mean, I guess you could use it for XP, but this is mostly for building. Yeah, it's gonna be a cat farm. Candy! Thank you for the Royal Hearts. Hi, Countryman. Alright. I wonder what I did at the start of stream going and getting a bunch of obsidian. It's definitely a chicken farm. Okay. I don't know, Vanish. I don't know. I don't farm enough coarse dirt to really know. Alright. Now I'm gonna give it away because I gotta go check. Hi, Hannah. Welcome in. I'm fairly confident that they spawn on the right side. They do, in fact, spawn on the right side. And we're not going across any borders. Oh, it's gonna be really close. So they still should spawn on the right side. They still should spawn on the right side. And we're safe. Shit. Okay. Thank you, Visp. Thank you. Countryman with the galaxy. Can we get some W's in chat for Countryman? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. W's in chat for Countryman. Which villager are toolsmiths? Armorer is blast furnace. Toolsmiths are the whatever it's called that you put the netherite and armor trims into. Countryman, thank you for the hat and mustache. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smithing table. Oh, crap. I missed my count up. Smithing table. It's the smithing table. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23. Could not remember the name of that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Hope you have a good day. I'm going to go play. Nice, Landon. Have fun. Good luck. Grindstone is weaponsmith. I couldn't remember what the toolsmith was. Grindstone's weaponsmith. Perfection. Now I need 5 observers, 5 trapdoors, and a bucket of powdered snow. Bucket of powdered snow. Easy enough. Put all that away. Put this away in there. One of these is ice. Put you in there. Glass. Put this back. Excuse me. Low on glass. Countryman, thank you for... Oh, wait. No, somebody else followed. Emoji, thank you for the follow. The bots are wild. Yeah. It's been a lot. TikTok goes through like waves of just miserableness with the bots. Kaden and Rocco, thank you for the follow. I need, like I said, observers. Do I have any? I could have sworn I had some. Oh, I used them up. I'm gonna need to make more observers. I need quartz. And I need redstone. And I need this. Honestly, I don't need that many. I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't overcraft right now because I'm low on resources. That away, put that away, put that away. I needed this. I need 5 trapdoors. So, did I have extra spruce wood somewhere? They're really convenient. I know. Okay. No, not oak. I like building with oak. Another thing with a follow. Hi, Fenton. Welcome in. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot they double craft. There, bucket of lava. We can go grab really quick. Actually, bring this bucket, and bring this bucket. Yep. Nice. Grab 3 buckets real quick. Nope. Nope. There we go. 2 to replace what we use, and then 1 to put back. Bucket of powdered snow. Where am I going to have powdered snow? I know I have a bunch. I just don't know where it is. That's snow block. I know I have powdered snow. The question is, what box is this going to be in? Maybe the redstone box? No. Valuables? No. Oh, this is going to be annoying to find. I know I have a whole bunch of it. I just don't know where it is. Jack-o'-lantern. There it is. Powdered snow buckets. Need one of these. It was in tools. Now we know. F, thank you for the follow. Grab this really quick while I'm here. Ronaldo, I'm building a new skulk farm. I like building with the skulk blocks, so I'm building a farm to get it all automatically. Thank you, Countryman. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the galaxy and the hat and mustache. Thank you for... Oh, multiple hat and mustaches. I know, Jellycat. I know. I know. Tan has not come and gotten her terracotta yet. Might need to go drop that off at her base. Tell her to come get it. Do I have redstone? Oh, actually, I have plenty of redstone dust. I was getting worried I didn't have any left. Dispenser. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna need 2 more observers, actually. I made a miscount on my redstone needs. Grab this. I need 2 more observers and a lever. Easy enough. What time am I going to? I'm going about 2:30, so I got an hour and a half left. I'm meeting coworkers and stuff for a little celebration tonight, so I gotta go see them. I said I need 2 more observers. So this, and this. Give me 2 more. Boom, perfect. Put that back. Put this back. I need levers out of here. I think I already took the levers out. Levers are here. Okay. Up we go. Where are you going to eat? We're actually going out on a boat. We've got a whole like local cruise line type deal. So rented out the whole thing. Whole bunch of us. I mean, over 200 people, so it's quite a lot of us. Basically, we doing it up big. Everybody together. One last hoorah. And then put you in there. Do what it's supposed to do. Break that. Hi, Del. Good morning. Do that. Perfection. Papa. For those of you who don't know, the person just came into chat and called me Papa. That is Deli Pop, another one of our members and another goated Minecraft creator you guys should definitely check out. She is the Wither Queen of ClockCraft, and definitely somebody you guys should watch if you like, well, crazy over-the-top Minecraft players, because she literally fist fought the Wither the day 1 of the world, if you need to know what kind of person she is. So if you're looking for another Minecraft creator, check out Del. I was not prepared for the Papa yet. All right. Here. Oh yeah, Del, the bot's been ruthless today, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then around the outside. Just like so. And then I'm gonna need a dispenser. I need 1 more dispenser. Do I have one? I do! Look at me being prepared. And then just for now, I'm not gonna torch tower it to start. I'll just button it to start. Renzo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We'll just do this, and then this goes right here. Ow, 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 ow. Don't crouch, place. Good morning, Miss Pop. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And then just like this. So now, in theory, I'm going to go turn this on. Oh, I got to put the water in. This thing is just about ready to go. I just got to put a bucket of water in. Watch him spawn them on the other sides, and I'll have to move that whole portal. I mean, I went and checked the other one. I didn't cross an axis, so it shouldn't do that, but it'll be my luck that it would. Okay, bucket of water right here. Should wash all the way down. The last 5 minutes have been good. Just woke up. Good morning. Okay, that's on. Taylor, thank you for the follow. In theory, if I did this right without checking at all, put a button right here, do this. Yep, piglins are spawning on the right side. They should rain down to right here, die on impact. Start spreading to the skulk. Just like that, without reverse spreading. I do need to put in a Gubbins Destroyer underneath it, but I'll do that after. We should start seeing them rip. Should start spreading the skulk. Skulk be spreading. Then I go over here. I think this is on a 8, so I want to add 16 to it, and I do this. I gotta go add pumpkins to that, too, after. Should give them enough time to land and die. Oh, I gotta replace that with stone, because I accidentally double pulsed it. And I definitely need to add in... I don't know if you guys can feel the lag. I can feel the lag. So I definitely need to add in... I definitely need to add in our jack-o'-lanterns to that. Alright, let's go sleep real quick. Baylor, thing with a follow. You should have a minecart. Oh, I'm going to. I have a way to destroy the items. I just wanted to make sure that that part of it was working. I want to make sure that that part of it was working. This is a skulk farm. It's a little rough right now. I need some tweaks. The main one being I gotta pull this out. Because I ran that too quick. I'm gonna grab some smooth stone. Replace it. I think I just ran the timing too quick. Looks like a little stone got through, but that'll happen at the start of this thing. Alright, it might spread instantly. I know. Let me just... Oh, not there. Do this. Grab a soak touch real quick. Fly down here. Where's our soak touch? There's our soak touch. What do you do for farm tours? Can you include constraints at the beginning of the video? Yes, I will. Get rid of all of these. Perfect. All right. Now, let's go. I gotta fix the on-off switch. So, notes, this works. I gotta fix the on-off switch, because I gotta put an on-off switch that runs down to here. I want to move this clock to the other side. That way I can put the on-off switch for that and the on-off switch for this on the same side. Ooh, you spread over here. I didn't see that one coming. You did get the spread. Oh, because it got around the side. Yep. This is where this farm can get messy. You have to isolate where it can spread to. Hence the buttons. It won't grow over buttons, but it spread underneath because I didn't put buttons underneath. It was good to find that now. It was good to find that now. Let me grab the extra buttons here and go fix that. What do the jack-o'-lanterns do? So jack-o'-lanterns help with the lighting. When a portal flickers, it's basically a constant lighting update. Like by lighting, I mean like actual lighting, like gives light in the game. So it's light on, light off, light on, light off, light off, on light, and it basically back and forth, and it can cause a lot of lag for your device and for your server that you're on. So most of the time, you want to try to limit the amount of lag you're allowing to run. Dumb question, but what do you mean when you use Skulk Far? It's a decorative block, Average Joe. So I can use it for XP. It's actually a good source of kind of like stored XP. Can Skulk break redstone dust? It won't grow over redstone dust, but it will grow everywhere else. So that's why I, do something like this to make sure that it doesn't. Like, the last thing I would want is to me to AFK this, come back, and it somehow spread to the floor. Like, that's the big hang-up. It's like, oh, crap, it made it to the floor of this build. That should prevent all spreading. I'm gonna replace these with... these, so I can see that it's there. Did I get this side too? I gotta get this side too. But yeah, Skulk will... If Skulk can spread, it'll spread. You can block it with half slabs. You can block it with buttons. I'm gonna leave the back because I think that kind of looks cool. Almost like a fungus, yeah. And it will spread everywhere. So if you're not careful when you're running it. Can Skulk... It shouldn't break redstone dust. No, we should be safe there. And it shouldn't be able to jump air gaps. So, like, putting the wrap on this, it might not be like a full wrap. I think it's going to be like we did with the snow farm, where there's just a platform underneath it. I missed two. Underneath? Where did I miss two? Should be none back here. This spread back here, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll fix it just because I'm here. Oh, I can't... There was already a button there. I know what you're talking about, Beatrix. I know what you're talking about. There was already a button there. We're good. There were two buttons. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. All right, let me... Our buttons here are good. Ah, because that's what we're on, Mick. Yeah. Ah, quite a few, Loris. All right, let's do this. Turn this back on. There it goes. Now, it should spread. I'm just going to make sure it doesn't spread where it's not supposed to. Should start seeing impact. Spreads to right there. Spread to right here. That's fine. No spreading around the back here. Not seeing any particle effects around the back. See this? And by the time this pulses, it should... I can probably speed this up a little bit, can't I? I think I'm going to cut this down to an 8 and see how it runs at 8. There's a vine on the observer. Oh, that's fine. It's on the side. Like, it shouldn't be able to spread over here now. Loud. So it's a little too fast. I gotta add in 2 more. Because I don't want it to produce cobble. That makes it messy. Oh, hush. What is this? This is a Skulk farm. So right now, this is generating Skulk. And then when it reaches the bottom down here, it makes a big old brick of it. Oh, hush. Makes a big old brick of the Skulk. And then I can just farm the Skulk out. For XP, building mostly. Thank you, Mayo. So this will reach its bottom right here and get pulsed out. It's going good, Nick. What do you need that block for? Decorating. I love decorating with Skulk. It's a really, really cool looking block. You can use stored XP for it. It was spreading on the bottom of the machine. We took that out. With all the buttons there, they shouldn't spread anywhere else. Oh, Steve, this thing's crazy fast.
I almost could probably make this thing 9 wide if I wanted to. Like, I only did it 7 wide. I could probably make this thing 9 wide if I wanted to. I do need to put in a way to destroy the items, though. I do need to put in a way to destroy items, because obviously this is using a zombie piglin farm. So it's gotta destroy all of them. Alright, and then do this. Let this thing run itself out. Where are the pistons pushing? What do you mean? Oh, like on the bottom? We're all good there. There's nothing. Oh, it got down to here. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. That's easy enough. I see what you're talking about. Alright, this thing looks like it ran itself out. Perfect. Hit this, and that'll lock this out. Now I can pick these up. And then what I would do is, I'd wait for this thing to full stack, and then I would come over here, get rid of these guys, and then just... you know, leave the upper stack, but take everything off of the block maker here. How many days? A little over 15,500 days. Our day count got reset with the new update that came out on Tuesday, so we lost our actual day count, but we were at 14,500 before the reset, and now we're at 1,066. So 14,500 plus 1,066 is where we're at. Or 15, yeah. 14,500 plus 1,000, so yeah. 1,500 and a half. But yeah, so this will make a 7 by 10 by 12 block of this. And then just mine it out real quick, and then you have all of the skulk you could ever want to build with. I'll set up a platform underneath to collect it all. Just set up just a simple water collection system underneath, and that'll do all our collecting. And then we're good to go there. A little half harvest, and we've got a whole bunch of it. Requires no... this is honestly... TNT blows it up. Crazy. So it just blows it up. It doesn't actually drop the skulk block. TNT just blows up skulk. It doesn't actually drop the skulk block when TNT blows it up. But yeah, what, in 10 seconds we got... or what, not probably not 10 seconds, but not much longer. We got that many. And then a little bit of change. And then I'm just going to put a water collection system on it. I move the on-off switch. I'm going to swap that to the other side to make the on-off switch easier to hit. We're good to go there. Blue, thank you for the follow. Brady, welcome in. What's the mod for the chests? Watch my recent video. That in there. I gotta make... yeah, so I need jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, Barry. I will definitely collect them. I need jack-o'-lanterns. I need destroying items. I need to switch the redstone, and I need a collection system. But the farm core works. Well, Steve, there's also ways to do it with auto-clickers. I just don't want to use an auto-clicker because I don't... it could be unreliable. What I used to do it when I was still on PlayStation 5 is I'd rubber band my controller. And I would have my player set up to the side, clearing across the farm. That's fine. That was skulk that was there. That won't spread anymore. We're good there. What I would, what I did on my PlayStation 5, but I don't want to do it on my PC, is I just, instead of making a brick, basically I would position my player right here, constantly holding it down, and every time it would pulse, it would mine it and then back, and then mine it and then back. No, Steve, you just shrink it to 6. So this is 7 wide, so you can't mine across 7, but my last one was 5. So it'd basically be chilling, staring at it with a piece of obsidian across the back. It would push him over, down, and then you'd, clear it, and there was just water underneath to collect it all. And you just stand here, just do it over and over and over again. You would then, you would need a regen and a resistance beacon for hunger, and you would need XP bottles draining into you. So that's what I did in the Farmtopia world to farm this stuff. I'm just going to turn it into a block here. I mean, because it's going to make in like less than 5 minutes, it'll make a 7 by
10 by 12 block, which is 840. Divide that by 64. In less than 5 minutes, it'll do 13 stacks. No, so let's say 15 minutes to get. Let's say 5 minutes to get 13 to 15 stacks of Skulk for building. I mean, that's pretty quick. Best XP farm, Loris. My favorite is probably a gold farm or probably a guardian farm. The best is probably any of the new farms that are utilizing the infested potion mechanics. So they're crazy fast right now. This is an ink farm that's next to it. Just an ink farm. All right, so we got to go down underneath now, and I need to put up a hopper minecart that goes back and forth to destroy things. I will not be live tonight, Angel. I'm going out with coworkers tonight to celebrate the layoff. I guess celebrate the layoff might not be the right way of putting that, but that's kind of what we're doing. We're going out and about to kind of have a hoorah, so to speak. So I will not be live tonight. All right, let's make this super simple. Hopper. I need a dropper. So let's make a dropper real quick. Make a dropper real quick. Perfect. Then we'll need a comparator, and I already got that. Already got this. Grab this. I'm gonna need 2 comparators. 1, 2. I'm gonna need a rail box. So didn't get out the rail box. Do the rail box. Grab this and this. Live on Thursday. I'll be live Wednesday night. Wednesday night will be my next stream. So I'm not live tonight. I'm not live tomorrow morning, but I'll be live on Wednesday night. I want to do this with half slabs. And then let's just go up and get this part done. Grizzy, thank you for the follow. I think I missed that earlier. Look behind the part on the block has spread down to the bottom, not the part of the stone. Oh, I see it right here. It spread down the side of these pistons. That's what it did. So I got to put buttons on that too. I see what you guys see now. I see what you guys see. I got to put pistons there and pistons along, or buttons there and buttons along the bottom. I see what you see. Good catch, team. All right. Whoop. What are my trims? I rock Spire with diamond, or with lapis. I think I will destroy the items off the front. Just when I do them to the side, that actually makes this way easier. I'm just going to put it on a loop and then put them to the side. Yeah, no, that's way easier than what I was planning to do. Okay, so... Oh, this is going to get messy really quick. Here, don't spread. Don't you spread. In there. Okay. And then let's just build over to here, because this... Skulk's right there. They're landing right here. So I just need a... Oop. Actually, let me just clear the Skulk off the top. And then I'll run the stone generator when I need to. I'm making this more complicated than I need to by trying to work around the underside of it. Let's just clear the Skulk out real quick. It's not like this now isn't an infinitely renewable source. Alright, now we have room to work. Okay, so they drop right here. They're going to land right here. I want to extend this way and this way. What do you use Skulk for? Building, mostly, lately. I use it mostly for a building. I think it's a really pretty block to build with. And then I just have a, pretty reliable way to farm it. Pretty fast and pretty reliable way to farm it. What are you building? Starry, I am building a Skulk farm. Well, the Skulk farm is done. I'm just decorating it. Or adding in, the extra necessities it requires. Like, it needs something to destroy the extra drops for the piglins, and so on and so forth. And then do the same thing. Oh, doubled up right there. Don't want to do that. And then I think what I'll do is... Where's the center? This is the center. Knock these 3 out. just for now. Can I reach over there? Looks like the nice guy. It really does. I want to do a really cool void effect when we get to that point. Dropper, I'm going to have you face this way. Can I fit the redstone? I can fit the redstone. I'm going to have you fit this way. So give me my dropper like so. Hopper here, hopper there, hopper there. And then this shouldn't spread by doing this. That. Come over here, do this and this and this. Oh, you are Jeffrey. Goodbye. And okay, need redstone torch rate here. And come over to this side and redstone torch rate here. And then grab myself 2 of these. Grab myself 1 of these. Run it across. Run it back. Oh, of course. Why not be difficult? I love it when you're difficult for no reason. Love that. And then run it to here. Break this to there. Now I need a hopper minecart. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. And minecart. Minecart with a hopper. And then do this, and this should go back and forth pretty easily. So now any drops that end up on top will get destroyed. Now we just got to build the destroyer. Can I fit it going this way? Because that'll be easier redstone to do. I can. I'm quick with it. You know, Danny, there was like a whole 3 weeks I didn't have any mods on TikTok. So, you know, I'm very experienced at banning people in my own chat. There was a solid 3 weeks where it was just me alone against the TikTok bots, you know, 2+ years ago. Smoker and Ghost Rider, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, I shouldn't have broken that last one. That's fine, though. Here. And then we'll do it off of this. Oh, wait. This is gonna interact? Be close. I might have to do it the other way. Here, there. No, it isn't. Perfect. Break these. Nice compact redstone. We like it when redstone's nice and compact. And then here and there. And then replace you. So now when, I don't have any junk items. Oh, some slabs ended up in there. Dispenses them out, and then we'll burn them. Do I have glass in the old inventory? I bet you I do not. Might have to button this. Let's turn it on and see if we're gonna have to button it. We might gotta put buttons on this. What's the contraption supposed to do? Destroy items from the Skulk farm. Basically, when the piglins die over and over and over again, they drop their gold, and they drop rotten flesh, and they make just generally a mess, and you don't want all the items stacking up, so I just destroy them. Pretty much, David. Every once in a while, I'll go test something in my creative testing world before building it here, but a lot of these are right off the dome. Come on, game. It is nighttime. The sun has set. It is set. It is behind the mountain. Let me sleep. Hi, Mackenzie. Welcome in. There we go. All right. Coda, thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce your name because it's symbols I don't know, but thank you for the follow. Okay, go over here. I've been learning redstone. It's honestly not that hard once you find people who explain it good. I think it just takes practice. Redstone's like anything else in Minecraft. You just, you know, you take the time to start learning it, and then you kind of figure out what you can do with it, and then you just, you know, keep going from there. That's how I look at it. You know, I didn't start building redstone like this. I kind of just picked away at it over time. Of course, I made it. All right. Of course. All right, go around the outside here. Break this out like this.
Break that out, so we gotta go get a bucket of lava. And then get nice and quick with it. Bucket of lava. Go back. Kaden, thank you for the follow. Alright, let me land right here. Get ready with our black stained glass real quick. So this should go right there and then right there. Perfect. Now let's turn it on and see if it makes a mess. Let's turn it on and see if it makes a mess. I am not building a warden farm. I don't need Skulk Catalyst that bad. Are you building any of the farms? Oh, so Ebel, how I play this game is when I start a new world, I get all my farms done first. I love industrial Minecraft. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I usually spend the start of each world getting everything done that I need to be done for that world. I am going to be doing a base build. I'm going to be building a huge base in the end dimension, but the first step to that is getting all the resources I need for it. So that's why I'm taking all the time to build these farms, so that when I do start that build, I can just go for it. I won't have to worry about coming back to resource gather or running out of this or running out of that. I can just have it and go. Like, oh, I'm low on Skulk. Let me just go run the Skulk farm for 30 seconds and we can get back to working on what we were working on. Oh, I'm out of iron. Let's go grab iron real quick. Oh, I'm out of glass. Let's go get glass real quick. Just, send it back to the base, grab our stuff, and then get back to working on what we were working on. A little over 15,000 days. Or like 15,500 days. The world count right now only says 1,000, because we actually had an issue when the recent update came out. It broke a lot of stuff. So, we are unfortunately, our day count did get reset. We're at 14,500 before the reset, and we're about 1,000 days in after the reset. Edible, got it. Thank you for the follow. Mama Bear, you have to be near them. You can't just, like, turn on and forget. You do have to, generally be near them for them to work. Curious if it's going to spread to our other guys. Hi, Kira. Sassy, thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce your name because it's a symbol, but thank you for the follow. Did you finish the gold farm? We did finish the gold farm. We decorated it. We got all new redstone on it. Outside and inside are decorated. Came out phenomenal. Really, really happy how the gold farm turned out. Why do you have to get rid of the Skulk? Because it'll spread, Toby. Skulk spreads everywhere. So, I usually, with a farm like this, the last thing you'd want is for it to ever touch the ground. And that's where it would get really, really, really bad, because it'll spread infinitely if I don't pay attention to the farm. Sure, Jay. Let me, we turn this back on here. And then we'll run it for a sec. I want to make sure that it isn't spreading to the cart underneath. It shouldn't, because it shouldn't spread to minecarts, and there's enough of a gap that it shouldn't spread. But actually, just to be safe, I want to put that right there. I want to put one right there, and I'll do a full little loop with these real quick. Go ahead and turn it off. Did I make partner? I did. We made partner a couple weeks ago. Alright. So my cart's running underneath. Happy. Oh, wait. I extended it out one block too many on this side. Honestly, I should extend it one more block on this side. Before we turn this on, let's do that real quick. Just so that we're extra sure it's not going to get messy. Grab this. Grab this and this. Grab these. Better to do it now than figure out after we turn it on that it's going to make a mess. That is a ink farm, Toby. Thank you, Flick. So this is our ink farm. We got ink, sniffer, cactus. This one's not labeled because it needs to be finished, but I do big labels on all of my farms. Come to me. Thank you. It'd be really bad if that just burned itself. Alright. I need to extend this out by one, so break that, slab here, and then slab here, slab here. You go right there. You go right here. Oh, nope. You go right there.
Connect that like that. Bring this to 2. Goes to right here. Powered rail, powered rail. Put that back in. Should go back and forth. Easy enough. Yep, okay. Now I'm even more thinking that shouldn't spread to there. Alright. Heart me, high rain. Put our stuff back. Put that back, put that back. That back. Oh wait, nope, keep these. We're using those spawn proof or spread proof. It's not really spawn proofing, it's literally spread proofing the farm. That can go in there, this can go here. Alright, let's turn it back on. If this works, next step's gonna be on-off switch. Changing that up. They should start raining down now. Should start seeing it spread. We just want to make sure that it's not going to spread to our... Good, so that's getting picked up. That's good to see. It gets picked up, and it gets burned. Alright. Now, let's go underneath and look underneath real quick. It's not spreading to the underside of the dropper, so I think that's doing exactly... Yep, sweet, so nothing spread there. Also, I should probably make an easy way up and down. Alright, that should go back to flickering. It's going to be unhappy for a sec because I flew away from it. Alright, and then turn this on. A little bit got past because I think that's because I pulsed it right as it went past. Oh, it's not perfect. Oh, some items are definitely getting through. I wonder if I just put the minecart right next to it, because they land and they wash over and they get burned. That's probably the easier way to do it. So, the gold. You see how there's getting drops from the piglins? The rotten flesh and the gold? I don't want it picking that up. You're not going to cover the lava? No. I'll probably put glass over it eventually. I wonder if I just put the minecart right there, stationary, it'll do what I need it to do. Good morning, Paige. But this should be going over here. It shouldn't be spreading... I'm not seeing any. There's a little bit back there, but I don't think it's spreading around the pistons anymore. That should be good. You're good. Take your time to wake up. Yeah, let's change this to just stationary minecart right there. We don't get to actually tear out the dropper. Just gonna put it right there. I know, Loris. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. Nice big brick of skulk so far. I expired. Oh, hush. Oh, hush. Hush. Building, Evan. Building. I love to build with a skulk block. So this way I can farm infinite amounts of it. Because it's a really, really pretty block. You know, it's got like the blue particle effects to it. It has a little bit of lighting. Toby, wardens can only spawn on shriekers that spawn in ancient cities and deep darks. So they can't spawn here. It's just, they're just loud and annoying when they spawn here. They can't actually spawn in this. So I think the next thing to do is change the collection to just destroy the items. We're going to move this clock to that side, and we're going to put an on-off button to the top. Oh, it was good, Paige. It was good. And then we got to put a collection system in. And then figure out a way to decorate this farm. As far as decorating this, I'm not planning to build over this, because that'll make a mess. Oh, and jack-o'-lanterns. And jack-o'-lanterns for the lag. Zane, because the redstone would mess with the the redstone would mess with that redstone. All I'm gonna do, did I use blue ice? Why would I use blue ice? That's just regular ice up there. I don't need blue ice, just regular packed ice. Nope, you can place down shriekers. They don't spawn anything. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, definitely gotta add jack-o'-lanterns to that for lag. Loris, I don't think I need this to be any faster. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to turn this thing up. It's running on an 8 pulse right now. I don't want to turn this thing up because this can't generate cobble because Skulk does not spread to cobble. So that's about as fast as I can make this stone gen without doing double stone gens, but this is more than fast enough for our reasons. Yeah, Skulk can't spread cobble. So like right there, the lagged for a second and cobble spawned. I did, Paige. I did. Alright, let's turn the farm off, harvest it, sleep, and then do the extra stuff we needed to do. Alright, do this. Yeah, TC, I think it's literally called Building the Raid Farm, is the stream where I built the raid farm. Hi, Niller. Hi, Green. Alright, we're done? We're done. Turn that on. But yeah, so we'll change it to minecart, put a collection system in, put the on-off switch in. It looks like we had a little bit of a bug just because it was oh. There it goes. Security camera? Did a security camera not work? Or was it working? Security camera. Oh, it did? I just wasn't paying attention. My bad. I'm like, uh-oh. It worked? Okay. I'm glad security camera worked. I wasn't paying attention and I didn't see. Facecam glitch? It wasn't a glitch. It's a redeem for Twitch. Hi, Jandra. And this is a Skulk farm page. When did I add security camera? So loud. I added security camera last night. Yeah, so it looks like we had a little bit of an error probably from bad generation at one point, which is fine. Oh, I know I did it. I know I did it. I forgot. When these little annoying guys spawn in there, the pistons can't push them. That's what it was. Might need to make the stone gen like a little bit faster. I just don't want it to mess up the cobble. Loris, welcome in. Maybe put slabs so they can't spawn. Well, it still needs to push it down, Evan. So this comes over, gets pushed down, and then gets pushed down again. The pistons can break, like, the Skulk, whatever this Skulk stuff is. They can't break, like, the actual Shriekers and stuff. That's the one hang-up. But yeah, so let's jack-o'-lanterns first, because that's what I'm thinking about. Let's go take care of that, get that done first. It's 23 long. We're gonna need 23 time. We're gonna need just 2 stacks. We'll make 3 just to be safe. Gotta put the collection system in. Gotta change the item destroyer. Yeah, let's just fire this real quick and clear the stuff off of it. Alright, there we go. You're nice and cleared off. It ain't got no gas in it. What are you doing? Kane, this is a Skulk farm. I want to build with a lot of Skulk. I really enjoy building with a lot of Skulk, so I built a farm for it. Why didn't I use a Trident Killer? Oh, because this farm isn't about XP, Colbs. I have a gold farm. Oh, wait, no, these aren't going here. I do have a gold farm. It actually has 6 portals, does 100 levels in 20 minutes, and requires 2 trident killers, each with 3 tridents in it. 6 tridents. I have a crazy, crazy fast gold farm. This farm is for Skulk. I'm not getting XP from this unless I was, like, trying to actually, like, break down, like, take the Skulk. If you break down Skulk, it gives you XP. I'm getting this farm is purely for the, you know, building abilities of Skulk. So that I can, you know, build with it. Not using it for XP. Yep, alright. Love building in the rain. I need 3 stacks of pumpkins. We're just gonna strip them real quick. Why are you struggling? One second, team. Dancing Toothless. Let me go here. Pull you over to here. Do this, do this. Gonna check something right now. Oh, server's running fine. I got worried the server was gonna struggle, and I shouldn't care. Goodbye. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a new one. That's a new one. How do you start a hardcore world of Forever World? Titan Hunter, I don't play hardcore Minecraft. I like long-term survival worlds, but not in hardcore. So I don't know how to tell you how to start a hardcore series, because I've never done one. Why are you angry? Nothing here should be making you angry. Officer Mao? How do you start a No More Forever World? Usually, I get somewhere safe. Once I'm somewhere safe, I take time to go and start building up my farms. I get my farms out of the way. That way, I have... Jack to think it would follow. That way, I have, you know, all my stuff ready to go. Once I have my stuff ready to go, then I start my main projects. Probably not, Loris. Probably not. The only way I'd ever do one is, like, if there was, like an SMP, I could play with, like, a bunch of people. Does that make sense? Hi, Paige. Welcome to the TikTok side. Show us all your farms? Well, I'm in the middle of building a farm right now, Phantom, and you're not even bothering to say please. That's very demanding. Just casually building 3 farms today. Hi, Tan! Welcome in. How are you doing, Miss Tanisha? For those of you who don't know, that is the one and only Tanisha. Not only is she a member of ClockCraft, Tan is actually a Minecraft celebrity because she has the longest running hardcore survival world of a female content creator. So if you're looking for another Minecraft creator to follow, you should definitely follow Tanisha. Alright, Phantom, I'll give you the rundown real quick. I'm not going to tour them, but I'll give you the rundown. In the middle of something else. So on the end there, we've got melons, we got pumpkins. That fuels the villager trading hall. Underneath that villager trading hall, there is a slime farm and a glow ink farm. We've got our wheat farm. We've got our wool farm, our tree farm, our snow farm, our iron farm, the BAMF, which is our big-ass mob farm. We've got the chorus fruit farm, the netherwort farm, the honey farm, and our sulfur farm. Newest farm in the corner over there, that is a farm for Skulk, next to our ink farm, our sniffer farm, and our cactus farm. That's the bamboo farm right there. We've got our moss farm, our TNT blasting area, which is cobble, basalt, and concrete. Lava farm, and a furnace array. We've got our sugarcane farm here. Off in the distance, you may notice that is our gold farm in the distance. Gold farm in the distance over there. We also have a blaze farm in the nether, as well as... What else is in the nether? Do I have anything else in the nether? No, just a blaze farm in the nether. We've got a shulker farm in the end, and we've got a raid farm over at a... I got a raid farm and a guardian farm. That's the list. I don't think I missed any. Did I miss any? Did I miss any farms, viewers who somehow know the list better than I know the list? ClockCraft isn't long term, so hardcore would ruin someone who started today. Exactly. Piglin trading. I have a piglin bartering farm. Thank you, Steve. I also have a very large, very fast piglin bartering farm. Thank you, Steve. How are you doing today, Tan? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Alright, this covers that one. Do one last stack here. How you played this world in real time? We've been in this world since January 10th. We're a little under 6 months into the world. Little under 6 months. Oh. Built my own cars all day. My own farms. Why do I need Skulk? So, one, Skulk's a really nice building block. And two, I'm building in the end. So I want to decorate the end portal. My theme for decorating the end portal is going to be like the origin to Crota's End on Destiny 1. Basically where you had this huge, pit. And you would jump off into the pit, and at the bottom, you would, like, spawn into the abyss. I want to have the same effect, so I'm going to be using fog effects and Skulk to create that effect. Loris, thank you for all the Royal Heartmeats. That is why I'm getting a lot of Skulk, is for that setup. Honestly, where's this? Burn this stuff, and then burn that. Destiny 1, yeah, I'm basing the entrance to my base off of the start of Crota's End Raid from Destiny 1. I don't know, I think they brought it back in D2, but I'm specifically referencing D1 in my idea. Grab some of these for now. Let me go right here. And then it should be one outside the portal, starting 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want them all to face. I did do the heart me, yep. Like that. And then go over here, go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One facing that way, and then the rest facing this way. Paige, thank you for the Royal Heartmeats. That's what are they for? So every time my portal lights, Loris, it emits light. Every time this lights, it emits light on both sides. And it's constantly lighting, unlight, lighting, unlight, lighting, unlight, lighting, unlight. Basically, ton of lighting updates. Pumpkins, with putting lighting sources on either side of the portal, there's light already here, so the game doesn't have to update the actual light of lighting the farm. It makes a huge, huge difference in, like, demand on the world. Actually, I am going to lower these to 4, because I can fit them on this one. The column called he wants his kids back, huh? One, 2, 3, 4. Why are you getting rid of them? I'm changing up where they're being staged at. The pattern I did for the big gold farm was 4, 5, 5, 4. This portal is a little bit smaller than that one. So, uh-oh. It does not need to be at the same grid, which is why I'm changing the grid. Gee, thank you for the follow. Does that make sense? These farms are technically 21 by 21 on the inside. Those other ones were 23 by 23 on the inside. This one's a little bit smaller. So I don't... The 4, 5, 5, 4 doesn't match, but 4, 4 should. Bored, because this is not a gold farm. This is a Skulk farm. Is this AFKable? Not truly. It'll fill its loader. It'll fill its... It makes a chunk of Skulk every, like, 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Bunny. So it's not truly AFKable. This is not a gold farm. This is not. It's a Skulk farm. It uses a portal. It uses piglins, but it is not a gold farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is Skulk? Skulk is the block you find in the deep dark. Oh, I'm gonna lag out again. Really? Really? Twice in like 5 minutes? Sea lanterns are an animated lighting block. Sea lanterns are animated, so they. This whole thing is about putting less strain on the world, not more. No, I thank you for the follow. It is not, Zay. Trust me, you guys will know when it comes out. There'll be posts everywhere about it. We will let you guys know. Trust me. Will copper lamps work? Maybe. Are copper lamps animated? I don't know, to be honest with you. If copper lamps... If they're not animated, they should be fine. Thank you, Dash. You want to make it toggleable? Maybe, Steve. I don't know. I do not know. I've never tried. Oh, wait, nope. Wait. It needs to be one out. Whoops. So, you could use frog lights. I wouldn't use sea lanterns, because again, sea lanterns are animated. What that means is the light on a sea lantern is actually an animated block. So you necessarily, you know, the whole point of this is putting less strain to run it, not making it load animated blocks, like the flickering of a portal. It's animated, it's lighting. You could use sea lanterns, but I don't know if you'd get much thing. Frog lights, I don't think are animated. Up one, there we go. And here. And then, honestly, just do this for now. Break that, break that. Does that make sense? Is the world crashing? Yeah. We've been having some issues with crashes lately. I mean, I've got the server screen up behind me over my other shoulder. Server doesn't care. I don't know what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you use shroom lights? I've never used shroom lights with this, Avery. I don't know if shroom lights are animated. Again, that's a question. I don't know. I wish I could give you, yes, it will, or no, it won't. I do not know. Someone did over the shoulder. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. Can change? What do you mean, Loris? What can change? What can change? Wait, that's 5. Should be this way, and then camera. Oh, yeah, so Twitch has redeem set up where they can do the over-the-shoulder camera, which is this one. So people over on Twitch can put in a redeem, and it switches the camera from my face cam to over-the-shoulder for a couple minutes. Nathan, we're like 15,500 days into the world, and some change. It's not exact. We lost our day count. It reset when the most recent Minecraft update came out last Tuesday, 2 Tuesdays ago. So we were at 14,500-ish before the reset happened. So we don't know what we're truly at now, but we're at 1,000 since the reset. We're at 1,000 days since the reset. Okay, that should fix that. We don't have stats on Bedrock, Loris. We have, like, total lifetime stats. And on Realms, but we're not on Realms. Who plays the most? Not me. I would say Steve or Bullet. Ugh. Our copper... I don't know, Lou. Again, I don't know if they're animated or not. Right, that should take care of that. Oh, Blake, we didn't do it on purpose. When the new update came out, it broke a ton of stuff, including our world save. So we basically had to rebuild our server from scratch last Tuesday when the whole... Or 2 Tuesdays ago when the update came out. Yeah. So we lost our day count because we basically started from 0 again. We had the world, but the stats were gone. Okay. I'm going to change the collection really quick. We'll do that next. Give me this. Not those. Give me these. Give me rail for now. I shouldn't have to do anything else. Some slabs just to have. Oh, wait, no. Let's tear out the platform real quick. Hi, Evergrow. Tear this out really quick here. Just like that. For right now, disable this. Break you. Yep, there we go. Thank you, Smoggy. I appreciate that. Oh, why is my truck texting me? It's them letting me... And my windows are down. Greatest feature. I love that I now get status updates from my truck and hate that I now get status updates from my truck. Such a good feature. Drives me crazy. Like, oh, you left your back window down. You know what? That's great. I totally did not know that I left my back window down. Thank you for letting me know. Also, don't text me every 2 seconds that my back window is down. I know. It's hot out. I wanted to let my truck cool off a little. I have a 2025 Tundra TRD. Okay, real quick. Definitely here and here, here and here, here and here. I love my Toyota. I love my Tundra. It's a great rig. Does everything I need it to do. Here, here, and then there. Go right here. Alright, that should be good there, be good there. Let's swap this clock to the other side. Skulk farm? Yep. Pick up this really quick. And then the collection system we'll do last, because that should go the easiest. LD, thank you for the follow. Just gotta imagine probably a line underneath here, and then 15 blocks out. Forgot a button on the side, did I? Top 2 buttons. Top 2 buttons. Those are stacked, I think. Like there's... should be... good on all sides, I think. Should be buttons all the way around, buttons all the way around, buttons all the way around. Bottom block doesn't matter, because they won't spread to that. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good there. Colson, thank you for the follow. Oh, find out when I turn it on. We'll find out real quick when I turn it on. Alright, give me this. Give me all. No, I just dropped that comparator. Try to collect the clock as best I can. Break you. This out like so. Break that. Put that block back there. Come to the side over here. Do the buttons prevent skull from spreading? Yes. That goes right there. Skulk cannot spread over buttons. It can't spread into a block where there is already something in there. Minecraft static. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Colson. Other side, lower block outside, it has a repeater going into it. I don't need a block there. I only need it to not spread. I don't need buttons there. I appreciate that. These buttons should prevent it from spreading. Thank you, Paige. it can't spread past the button. So there can be an exposed block on the other side of it, just not right up against where it's spreading. Oh, it definitely does, Smokey, but I have a heat pump that keeps this area pretty cool. I usually keep my room about 64 to 65. Just because I cannot stand it when it gets hot in here. And it gets, as you pointed out, with all the stuff in here, it gets hot in here. with all the stuff, it definitely gets warm in here. What was the timing on? I think it was on an 8 timing. Memory serves me correctly. I think we had this time to 8. Say it was at least. Perfect. And then lever. Put the lever like right on the back here. So that it locks across. Put you right there. Shouldn't go off again. But loving the heat. Yeah, it's too hot. We're gonna make a temp platform up to right here. And then we're gonna bring our button down before we decorate it. How do you time it with the amount of blocks in the hopper? However many blocks you add to the hopper is how many is your timer. That's why I didn't use like a old school like repeater clock. I wanted to use a hopper. I wanted to use a hopper clock so I could get the exact timing I wanted with it. Like, okay, is it like in my single player world in labs, I was running this on 6, but we're on a server, so it's running a little bit slower, so I'm running it at 8. Rand, thank you for the follow. Does that make sense? On my testing world, I could run this at a 6 pulse. In this world, because we're on a server, it's a little bit, you know, different. I'm running it on an 8. Okay. Now we got a torch tower to there, which isn't that difficult to do. Just gotta figure out where it's gonna be. Probably just... Where are we? Right here. So we are underneath... What's our quartz? That's gross. It's quartz. Can Skulk spread on scaffolding? It can, but only if it's touching it. We should be okay. And it can't skip over a gap. I'm on bedrock. I need to get it to 2009 120. 2007, 2008, 2009. And then what was it? 120? That's way more in than I wanted it to be. Almost. 2009, 120. Yep. So we're going to bring it out. We're going to still put it on 2009, but I'm going to bring it out to 122 and run it over. Okay, I need torches. Oh, Trey, we're not on admin. We're not on Realms. We have a built server for ClockCraft. We were lucky enough to work with a company called Apex Hosting. They built our server for us. We do not currently play on Realms anymore. Do this. Do that. Eston, we're working on the latest farm. This is a fully automatic Skulk farm. So 2009 is our line. So our line will be right here. And then temp block there, temp block there. I want to put a block here with that on top of it. And then a button to turn it on and off. Hey. Cam, thank you for the follow. Now we need this and... Oh, there, here. There, here, there. Nope. That. Keep going up. Keep going up. And this and that and this and that. Kingers, use chunk base to find your elytra. No, we just went exploring. We just, you know, as a server, we raided the Ender Dragon together, and then once we finished the dragon, we all went exploring the old school way, and then how we do it on the server, it's how you honestly should do it if you're with your friends, too. It's what I'd recommend. It's first person who finds an elytra goes and finds the second person an elytra. And then those people go and find the other people elytras. And once everybody has an elytra, then it's fend for yourself. So that's exactly what we did. I can't remember if Steve or Mullet got one, or no, if Tell or Mullet got one first. But then it was go from there. Do I have any mods in the game? No. It's completely vanilla survival. I do have a couple resource packs that tweak the game a little bit, but nothing that fundamentally switches the game. Nothing that fundamentally changes the game. And then what I will do is just grab myself some redstone dust, put it right there. Grab myself an observer and one more repeater. Grab this, grab a little of this really quick. Make myself an observer, like so. It's gonna... I might not need that, hold on. Hold on, I think I'm overthinking this for an on-off switch. Because all it'll need to be is... I should turn it on. And then if I come down here... Okay, portal's on, it's flickering. Hit the button again. Should shut it off. Yeah, okay. Way over there. Villager breeder's way over there. Oh, crap. That spread to that because it wasn't turned on. Whoops. I gotta turn the clock on. Sorry about that. Here, you can have some more stone. You would make cobble. I think this... It's on an 8. Super annoying. Alright, gonna have to replace this with some stone real quick. I might have to make a faster cobble gen for this. Might have to make like a 2-tier cobble gen or something like that. Okay. Now hit the button. Just let a few of them spawn. I don't want to put a pointed dripstone because they'll get stuck on it. Zombie piglins will die after a 23 block drop. This is 25. I don't need it to... They'll die on impact 1,000% of the time. Now when I turn this on, it should instantly pick up the drops and burn them. Turn it on, instantly picks up the drops and burns them. Generated cobble again. I'm gonna have to slow this thing down again. So add 2 more. I guess I'm gonna have to run it because we're on the server. I'm gonna have to run it on a 10. Which I didn't want to do, but I'd rather run it on a 10 and know it'll work than not run it on a 10 and it'll break. There you go, spread to that. Run it a little bit slower. It's 210, just a heads up. I know. I'm gonna... In a second here, I will go and I gotta wrap up stream. Didn't spread down here. Let me just clear my inventory. We'll run it. We'll give it one good hard run just to make sure it works. And then that's probably gonna be streamed today because I gotta take off. Don't care about it. I'm just gonna junk it all. We'll do this next stream. Or I'll deal with it tonight when I get home. Anything else in here I really want in the old inventory? Nope, don't care. All right. Oh, thank you, Paige. Amelia, thank you for the follow. AFK the wolf farm today. I will probably AFK the Banff. I need the Banff to run because I'm low on redstone. Hey, Saul. What's up, Paige? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How do I collect it all? By hand. Do that, do that, do this, grab these real quick. Grab this. It didn't generate underneath, did it? What's up? What's a that's what I thought? Why am I getting a that's what I thought? Break that down. Alright, so how this farm works is we turn on this button. We get them start generating. Alright. Should start sealing. These guys drop down, start spreading. Turn this on. it will start generating skulk. By hand. I'm clearing this out by hand. Yes. It's going to form a giant block. That's what this thing is. So this moves everything over, creates a giant block, and then I harvest it. Actually, I want to run this during the day, so let me turn this off. I'll probably run this a little bit longer. Alright, there we go. You did it again. Why? You're on a super long delay. We're gonna have to make... I might need to upgrade the stone gen on this thing. I'm sorry to hear that, Jackson. I hope hope everything goes okay. Could you use fortune and get the XP? Yes. I could use fortune and get the XP. More than likely, I wouldn't use fortune, though, Paige, because it's not going to do anything extra. I would just use a regular farming tool that had, like, efficiency 5 on it, but no silk touch. I heard it. Where is it? Did it generate in this thing? Alright, nope, we're good. Is this farm for XP? What is Skulk for? Building, mostly. I like building with this block, and this is a farm to get infinite amount of this. You can also use it for XP. If I didn't have Soak Touch on this, I could farm this for XP if I wanted to. Turn that on. Get them start raining down again. And should see it start spreading. Alright, get that spot filled in. Turn the stone gen on. This will start making our brick. And then, while this runs, I just, like, break the regular skulk. It looks like some of this is still getting by, which is a little annoying. But this is never going to be, like, an AFK at farm. This is going to be more like, I'm chilling up here running it type deal. Because it's making our brick down here. Break that, because that'll be messy. If I was going to do this with XP, Steve, I would use TNT. I would have it where it's just a big water collection system and I stand underneath it and I use XP. I'd rather, you know... It did the... Yeah, we might need to put a new, We might need to put a new, stone gen on this thing. What's your question, Llama? I'm gonna add 2 more to this. I'm gonna make it on 12. Ooh, a Shrieker! Bonus! Grab me that. What do you get from killing the Warden? You get the Catalyst. It's that thing right there. You get a Skulk Catalyst. Making our brick nice and easy down there. What does it do? So, a Skulk Catalyst spreads Skulk. So when these piglins die near it, it's spreading the Skulk to the stone as it generates. Honestly, I could probably slow this farm down by putting a different clock on it. I'll take that as a compliment, Loon. Linksy's an incredible creator. Ooh, another Shrieker. Bonus. How's our... Oh, some down there, too. None generated in the gap. Nope. I think the only change I'm going to make to this thing is... I'm going to add more timing to it. I'm going to slow down the actual portal flicker. So I think I'm going to change down the actual flicker of the portal. No, so Wardens cannot spawn from Skulk that's generated like this. Wardens can only generate from Shriekers that are in, like, spawned in naturally. You've got this, Llama.
Is this bedrock? Yes, it is. We good here? Yeah, we are good here. Oh, don't get out of the portal because it'll... Oh, it's going to cause lag. I got too far away from the portal. I'm going to have to make a way to walk around the outside of this, definitely. I'm going to have to... When I wrap this, I'm definitely going to have to make a way to get around the outside. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do next stream. So tomorrow night, because I got to get off live here soon, program thing with a follow. I got to slow down the actual portal. I got to slow down the actual portal and see if that helps this not be laggy. Because right now it's doing its own thing. Julian, thank you for the follow. And we've almost got a Skulk. I'm definitely going to do a Skulk store, by the way. I feel like that's a necessity at this point. Yeah, more cobble generated. I bet you all I gotta do is just hook up a double gen to this. Oh my gosh, let me get rid of the cobble. So loud. There we go. But yeah, so this will never summon a warden unless it generates in a actual ancient city. Will there be a live stream tonight? Nope, I'm going out with coworkers tonight. Nope, we got a stack of sensors already. Let me break it! Let me break it, thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, it fixed itself. Yeah, I'm gonna slow this thing way down. It's actually running a little bit faster than I think is good for it, which is why it's giving me fits. I think that's probably the best bet. This is... I'll change up the observer clock so it's not flickering the portal as fast. I'll put it on a bigger delay there. And then I'll mess with the timing on the gen here. So I'm willing to bet the more of these I break, I think it's failing to push, which is why it's being weird. But, I mean, that generated a ton of Skulk in a very short amount of time. I'm not going to cut this down now because I want it for the thumbnail. But, yeah, as you can see, it just makes a brick of Skulk. And we only ran it for 2.5 minutes. So we ran it for double that. We would get a full thing of it, and then we could just basically insta-mine it down with our thing. And what's cool is if we run out of XP, well, we have XP. It's going to make a 7 by 10 by 12 brick of Skulk. So now we have Skulk sensors. We can Skulk vein. I don't know if I want to sell streakers. That's kind of like throwing a live grenade into the server. Hi, Lloyd. Selling shriekers is kind of like giving out a live grenade to ClockCraft. Yeah, then we'll put in a collection system. Looks like it didn't spread down here. I mean, there's a couple blocks missing, but that was me missing it. Yeah, so I gotta hop off stream tonight because I gotta go get ready and I gotta get a couple things done before I go see my friends. I will be live again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's stream, we need to slow down the gold farm, or the gold part of the farm. And we need to figure out why we're getting misgens. I think it's just because there's a discrepancy between when, like, these push down. I think it's getting stuck. I think when these get pushed down, this is a delay. So I'm gonna... Basically, we gotta slow the farm down. It's too fast. That's too many piglins. Too fast on that. So I'm going to bring this to probably a 16. I think it's on a 12 right now. What are you on? Nope, it's on the other side. So this is on a 14. I'll probably bring this up to a 16, which is slow for this. And then I will decrease the speed
of the actual flicker of the gold farm. I'll probably, because I don't want it to be this fast anymore. You know what we'll do? Here's exactly what we'll do. We'll put them both on 16s. Or we'll run this one at 8, this one on 16. So this will flash for every 2 times this pulses. So that'll be like 2 piglins generated every time. That's our timing. That's what we'll do. That's how we'll set it up. I feel like that's probably the best way to go about fixing that. But yeah, I would say this farm is a success for basically no testing and just figuring it out as we went. I am pretty happy with how that came out. Good job, team. Good job. All right, let me, again, put my stuff away. Alrighty, where do we want to do thumbnail? Before you go, what's your question? Ray, thank you for the follow. What if I do, like, right here? I mean, that's not a bad thumbnail for the YouTube VOD. I mean, we'll be in Vibrant Visuals for it. Is the brick hollow? No, it is a solid, full brick. It's going to be, again, if we do a full generation on it, which, again, there's some bugs we're working out, it's going to be 7 times 10 times 12. It's going to be 840 skulk every 5 minutes. You divide that by 64, it's going to be 13-ish stacks of skulk every 5 minutes. However, you have to manually get it. That's the one trade-off, is there's no way to automate this. You can't blow it up with TNT, because TNT actually blows up the skulk. It would drop XP, but it wouldn't drop the actual block. So basically, all right, I'm out of skulk for my build. I come over here, I run this for 5 minutes. It makes our brick. Then I clear out the brick, run it again for another 5 minutes, and then that's a shulker box of skulk, and then we can go build with it. Zach, because that's a gold farm. I'm not collecting any gold from this. I'm destroying it. You can't use a trident killer with this because you can't put a shifting floor underneath the trident killer. Shay, that ended. So this right here, every time this things, it just gets blown up. Thank you for JL. Appreciate it. And then, of course, we're going to decorate it. For decorating this, I have 2 options I'm going to do. One, I'm going to treat it just like we treated the snow farm. A lot of it's spawn-proofed, Pyro. CRF thing with fun. I'm going to treat it like I treated the snow farm. Where the snow farm didn't get a true wrap, it just got a fence built around it, because it's a mess. And then I left the redstone exposed. Hi, Kyle. Thank you for the crown. I'm either going to treat it like that, or I'm going to... We're going to be on the world for 2 years, Yancy. We've been on the world for 5 months so far. We're doing 2 years on the world. Or I would have to wrap it, but I can't touch the actual build with the wrap. So it would just be like bare walls going up and no thing. I think the best way to do it is collection system. Make the collection system look nice. Maybe decorate up there a little bit. Something like that. Try to make the redstone look nice, but I'm just going to put a fence around the collection system at the bottom. That's probably the only way to work on this style of farm. I'll change out some of the block palette. Maybe I could do like a reverse cone. So like put white stripes in there, bring this across with like our blues so it stripes. Maybe continue the look of that pole straight down without it connecting. So put it underneath here so it looks like it's one big tower going up. Yeah, we could find some ways to do it. We just got to make sure that the actual skulk generation part of this never touches the ground. Because this would be very easy for me to, run for 10, like I said, it takes about 5 minutes to fill the brick. This would be very easy for me to like, all right, well, I'll be right back. I'm going to go hit the restroom. I'm going to go grab a snack. And then it touches the ground. And by the time I come back, it's spread everywhere else. Oh, also, what stream? Friday morning stream. I have a special stream planned for Friday morning. But we'll not that. All right. That's going to do it. TikTok, I'm going to wrap it up here. Twitch, you'll get a couple extra minutes to say our, little just chatting on the way out. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome into our 65 new followers. Every day we're getting closer to 80K here on Tickety Talk. I appreciate you guys. Be on the lookout. This will be my last week with no videos. Starting next week, after the July 4th holiday, we'll be getting TikToks every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And every single Wednesday, a new tutorial will be dropping on YouTube. So if you want any of the redstone I've done, you want any of the farms I've built, you're going to have to follow me over on YouTube because those tutorials are going to be like 15, 20 minutes a piece. those videos don't do well on TikTok. So if you want the tutorials, check me out on YouTube. But I got a new series starting for TikTok that'll be Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Hi, Shea Bear. Welcome in. That is going to do it. All right, TikTok. Appreciate you guys. As always, Best Way to Support channel. Actually, I'm not wearing one of my hats. Is to go buy some merch. I don't have any merch within arm's reach because I got to do laundry. It's best way to support channel is to go buy some merch and take care of yourselves, take care of each other, tell someone you love them. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody. Or goodbye, everybody. It's not nighttime. Goodbye, everybody. Peace. All right, that wraps things up for TikTok. Now let me exit out of the game so I don't die to something stupid while I'm yapping with you guys. All right, throw up this screen right here. Perfect. All right, team. In case you're joining in here at the end or you're joining here at the beginning, appreciate you guys. We hit a level 9 hype train today. You guys absolutely killed it. We grossed over 350 subs now on Twitch, which is just insane. I appreciate you guys. We're growing more. I will be doing a subathon in July. I do not know when yet. I got to plan it because last time I was able to put a cap on the subathon because I had to go to work. I can't really make that excuse this time around, so we will be doing another subathon, but I got a plan for it. Got to keep you guys entertained and all. Yeah, I will not be live tonight. Like I said, you guys heard me say it a million times. I'm going out with coworkers tonight. Today was technically my first day. I'm going to say today was my first time full-time streaming because I've wrapped things up with my company yesterday. I did all of my paperwork yesterday that did basically be done. So I'm going to count today as my first day of truly streaming. Let's see if you want to get yourself to July 4th merch. It wraps up on Sunday. However, if you're waiting this late to order it, it's probably not going to be here in time for the 4th. I have all of the July 4th stuff that was released that had all of the red, white, and blue logos on them. It's all going to be re-released with the classic logos. So, like the tank tops and go ban that person in my Discord. That's a scammer. We haven't seen a graphics designer scammer in a while. Don't ban him yet. I'll deal with it. We haven't seen a graphics designer scammer in a long time. Lost my train of thought. Yeah. So like the koozies, the tank top, all that stuff that released for the July 4th merch drop. That'll all be coming back out after the July 4th stuff ends with the classic logos on it. So if you wanted to wait to get the tank top or you wanted to get the koozies with the classic logos, it's all fine. It's fine. That's a scammer. That's a scammer. For all of my streamer friends who are in here, we're kind of dwindling down those. I'm rambling. If you ever get a all design free emotes, free graphics for you, 99.99999% of the time, that's a scammer. That's a scammer. They'll design you something for free and then complain, and then try to charge you. Be like, oh, you're using my fucking graphic? Well, I'm going to put a copyright strike on your stream. Yeah, they'll do it. They'll be like, oh, here's your free graphic. They'll do the graphic for you, and then as soon as you use it, they'll say, oh, we didn't give you commercial. It's a thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're going to take a graphic, you want the best way to get graphic designs, it's annoying, but go to Fiverr. If you need a graphic done and you're not artistic, go to Fiverr. Fiverr's who does my upscaling of my stuff. Because then you're paying somebody to make it for you. They do a good job. They give it back to you, and then it's yours. You have the commercial rights to use it. Yeah. Anybody offering you to make free stuff, 99.9% of the time, they're not making free stuff. Scam. Not saying they all are. Some people I'm sure out there are genuine. Been doing this for 2.5 years. I haven't seen a single genuine one. All right. Anyways, no live tonight. I'm going out with coworkers tonight. No live tomorrow morning. Wednesday mornings we don't stream. There will be a stream tomorrow night, Wednesday night. 2 streams on Thursday. And then we have a special stream Friday morning. It'll be a Minecraft stream, but it's actually a throwback from something we did last year. And I get to do a lot of AFKing for it. Anyways, love you all. Best way to support channel. Buy yourself some merch. And then take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Tell someone you love them. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace. Oh, we're gonna raid. These daytime streams, I always forget to raid. Who's live? Who is live? Following. Gaming Granny's live. We rated her last time. Is there anybody I haven't rated? I like. My bad. I forgot. All right, who am I not following? Is there somebody I'm not following? Let's raid somebody. I rated Jamal. Let's raid Luke. Luke Craig. I saw they just did a stream with Karchu the other day. I've seen them on TikTok too. So I'm queuing up a raid for Luke Craig. He's a hardcore streamer. I can't say I've watched him a lot, but I've seen him around. And you guys are going to go be representatives of me. So please be super respectful and awesome because you guys are always super respectful and awesome. Yeah? All right. Bye, everyone. I'll catch you later. Peace.